Thank you so much, Clutch. And yes, it is definitely time for an incredible matchup. But, you know, I got to say, like, that was some interesting banter there, you know. T-Squared obviously feeling really confident. Formal, he's kind of just dialing back here because after he said, like, it was going to be so easy, now he knows what Straight Rippin what's they're bringing to the table. Yeah, it's going to be a good one, man. I'm excited. I'm all jittery. I'm stumbling on words. It's nuts. I can't wait.
No, it should be really good. I think Straight Rippin certainly has a reason to be confident here, but also worth noting, Golden Boy, that we're now at a best-of-5 for these finals,
That's
right? We have been a best-of-3 format so far leading into the tournament, but right now you are watching the grand final, Straight Rippin versus Believe the Hype. Now, it's going to be a best-of-5 for the first series, not a continuation. We have a brand new series here. Should Believe the Hype beat Straight Rippin in that first series best-of-5, we will go to a second best-of-5 to determine the winner.
That's right. So there was a lot of questions about that on social media as well as various community forums, and people were saying, well, wait a minute, how's the finals going to work? It was just one single best-of-5. Don't worry, guys, we got you covered. We wouldn't do these guys wrong like that. And, of course, knowing what we know now about Straight Rippin and Believe the Hype and how they matched up against one another, but then also taking into account what we saw in the BTH STK matchup, I don't know, man. I have a much different opinion on Believe the Hype here, and I think that they woke up.
Oh, I think they woke up. We really started to see some great teamwork out of that squad in that last series, especially the fact that they were able to rally back. They dropped game 1, and they didn't count themselves out. They won game 2, right? Just edged it out. And in game 3, had even a much stronger performance, locking down the B and the D hill time after time. So I loved what I saw from them towards the end of that series, and now I think they're riding momentum into this series. However, in the back of their heads is the fact that they did drop to Straight Rippin 2-0 just a few hours ago.
Yeah, that's right, but you just got to shake that off, move on, not deal with it. What's done is done, right? Of course, now looking at Straight Rippin on the other side, this team's been on a tear, unstoppable. You know, from the get-go. You know, having defeated TCM, a team that many thought were just very talented coming out of Europe, as well as dispatching STK moving forward. I mean, it was just over. And Believe the Hype again going into the finals. There you see the roster: Tom, T-Squared, Taylor, Ryan Ugedes, Justin, Roy Brown, as well as Corey. Straight 6 loss.
Yeah, such a strong roster in this tournament. Of course, the strongest we've seen, as they haven't dropped a series yet, and you can bet in the grand final they don't plan on doing that either. Should they win this best-of-5, they'll take home first place and a cool $20,000.
That's right. And then, of course, opposing them, which we should highlight, the fine gentlemen over on Believe the Hype, led by the Captain Formal, / led by Maniac, / led by Lethal, of course, because they all are just taking charge here. APG's just doing what APG needs to do, of course, most importantly.
Yeah, they seem to have some debate about who is the actual captain, which is a bit funny, but not to worry, because it's gotten them this far. Led by Formal, we have Lethal, APG, and Maniac making up this Believe the Hype roster. A pretty veteran roster if you look at the success that these 4 players had towards the end of Halo 3, and especially into the days of Halo Reach.
Yep, that's right. And one thing that's been brought up time and time again has been youth. Right, and these guys having a point to prove. I read a lot, on various community forums, and like our Halo, Beyond Entertainment, as well as Twitter. People were saying, like, I don't know if the veterans are able to hang, and I think it's like time for the new generation to kind of take over, right? Which I guess is kind of reflective here. Of course, when you think about this, though, it's kind of like a battle of two sides, because these 4 gentlemen from Straight Rippin have been in the scene for a long time. Straight Sick making his name in FFA. He was also a top 8 finisher, I believe a top 4 finisher at the Halo 4 Global Championships. Ryan Noob, who's obviously a very well-known player, having just a lot of success on his end as well. I think coming to his own in H3, if I'm correct. And then, of course, T-Squared and Roy. I mean, those guys just being so incredible. But then on the other side of that, you have the guys, the talent from Believe the Hype, all really just finding themselves, in later into the game. And say for Maniac, it's just been, I mean, it's been incredible to see. But of course, guys, with that being said, the hype with the finals, we want to help you guys out. We want to throw a bone your way. Why don't you break that down for us, Bravo?
Sure, yeah. We're excited, of course, to have you joining us all on Twitch.tv. Also, everyone joining us in the room. And all the social interaction thus far has been really exciting, too. So we have a special treat. There are only a few of these made. If we can cut over here, we'll go ahead and show this Xbox One that we have that we're giving away on Twitter. And we'll also pull up the details of that giveaway. giveaway. All you need to do if you want to go ahead and take this Xbox One home, as we'll put this on the desk, is go ahead and tweet at Halo. Let us know who you think is going to win. We'll go ahead and show you this. There's only a few made. This is a custom skinned Halo the Master Chief Collection Xbox One. So we're excited to give that away on Twitter. Just tweet at Halo. Let us know who you think is going to take this match. Believe the Hype or Straight Rippin. Go ahead and tweet us your result. Also make sure to tweet out the stream.
That's right.
Let everyone know that we have some finals action about to go down here at the Launch Invitational.
I want to see everyone out there getting vocal, letting you know who you think is going to take this one. As, again, if you do so and you tweet the stream out, there's a possibility you can find yourself getting this awesome, sweet custom Xbox One. Now, with that being said, the grand final kicked things off in our first best of 5 series. We have Capture the Flag on Warlord, followed by Team Slayer Lockdown, Assault on Shrine, which we haven't seen Bomb on stream all weekend, King of the Hill Lockdown, and Team Slayer Warlord. Let's go ahead and hop right into it, guys. It's time for the final. Straight Rippin, Believe the Hype, and we're going to kick it off with Roy.
Yeah, start things off with Roy. He's been such a dominant player in this tournament, now coming back and destroying anyone that gets in his way. Now he's going to look to secure map control with his team here on our game 1.
All right, and Roy will stay with him off the respawn. Actually, no, correct that. Ryanoob has the flag as well as the camel. We've seen how effective this can be, and Ryanoob just taking it straight across here, going right by Green Needles, and it seems like he has all the coverage in the world. Could this be the first cap right away?
He could be sneaky capping this right in. Gets the flag melee. Nice job there. He is low on shields, but he's still invisible. Going to try to get this in, and right now has some help from his teammates. T-Square jumping up as well to secure this cap, and he brings it in within 40 seconds of the gameplay. We're now up 1-0 for Straight Rippin.
I think it's safe to say that the communication has allowed them to be able to do that. Of course, a big thank you to Astro Gaming for that. So let's go ahead and jump into a listen in here at the grand finals with Straight Rippin and our Astro listen in.
I got triple.
I died.
Nice.
No, I'm good.
I got
triple. We can push
the
flag.
flag.
Let's have two
I'm going to
flag.
green flag. I'm at green flag.
They're help court. They're help court.
The ramp will chop. Formal check the ramp. Nice. They're flag. Last two guys. I got one. Last two.
Last one's their health. They're gonna spawn green.
They're gonna spawn green still. He's weak. I got him.
They're gonna spawn green.
Watch green.
I'm running it.
I have
3 yellow
camo.
nades. I'm running it. 3 yellow nades. Shooting me in the
I'm staying alive.
back.
Don't
I
die.
can't run this.
I got one in green.
They spawn yellow nades. Their nades.
Watch out their nades. Watch out their nades.
Yep, absolutely.
I got their nades. Nice. Their health.
Yep.
I'm looking their health.
Nading him.
We're really weak their health. Watch out their health. Nice.
2 dead.
I'm staying alive.
Top center. Melt them.
Top center still.
I got another one.
And under the ramp.
Nice.
Top center.
Top center.
Top center. They spawn. They spawn
really
already.
weak.
APG one
On my
shot.
They're
plat.
still
Corey's
really
plat. Corey's plat.
To the
Top center. Top
weak.
center.
Yellow ramp.
We have numbers. 2 dead. 3 dead.
I got
3 dead. Let's go.
Yellow ramp. Port. One shot. Maniac. One shot.
I'm looking.
Dead.
Nice. They're flag. They're flag.
Where? What's left or
I'm
right?
not sure.
He's weak. I'm no shield. I'm living.
Nading health pack.
I'm no shield. I had to drop. I had to drop.
Our health port. Our health port.
Their health. Their health.
Their health.
Their health. Bomb green. One shot. I got it. Their health weak.
Health
He
got me.
fell.
He's
There's
3
one shot
dead.
like weak.
What
Watch out
it
their
is?
nades.
And health portal. Last 2 health portal in their nades.
We
Health
run on the
portal in
screen.
nades.
I'm looking. Yeah, they're
Help
spawning
on
yellow.
yellow.
Spawning yellow.
I'm running
Spawning
this.
yellow.
3 needles.
We bottom yellow. We bottom
ported
yellow.
it.
We bottom yellow. Line.
Toss
Put
it
it
back.
back.
Toss it back.
Catch.
I couldn't.
Kill.
I got one bottom yellow.
Nice.
Two dead. Two dead.
On our health, one
I
shot.
died.
On our health, one shot. Top center, one shot also.
Right, let's go.
Green.
Green nades the flag.
He's on our flag weak, guys. Our health weak.
Go Ryan, go.
I'm looking.
Nice.
Really weak on flag. He's weak.
Stay
Watch out
alive.
lethal.
Stay
Watch out
alive.
lethal flag.
Our health, one shot.
Our flag, one shot. Our flag, I got him. I got double.
Nice.
Camo should be up.
Tom, come
Camo should be up.
Tom, come through with
Yellow
yellow.
plat, yellow plat, weak.
He's going top center. Melt top center.
Top center weak.
I have an angle. I have an angle.
To your right, right.
I can't. I'm looking top center. I'm looking top center. Top center's got shots. Top
died.
center's one shot. Top center's one shot.
Our
ABC.
flag,
And they're out.
Nice.
Our flag maybe on
They're
their
bottom
base.
base.
I need help,
They're
guys.
bottom
I'm at their base.
Yeah, Corey,
They're
you stay
jumping
on
up
flag.
on me.
Flag formal.
Jumping up on me, guys.
Oh, well played, dude.
Watch our flag formal, guys. Got him.
On their flag. On their flag.
Justin, if you get this kill
Green
here,
flag
start running
maniac.
it immediately.
Green
Watch out the
flag
flag.
maniac.
He's to your left. He's in the hope. He's in the hope. He's still in the hope.
Okay.
Nice.
Stay alive. Green flag.
I got. I'll get maniac.
Don't get out.
Our nades, guys.
Maniac bomb green. One shot. Bomb green. One shot.
Go on green. I'm running this. I'm running this.
Yep, run it green. Run it green,
Top
Justin.
center, one
Run it
shot.
green
And
to
our
your
nades, one
teammates.
shot, Corey.
I got. Dude, I died. We're 3 dead.
I got one.
I got one.
Go.
They have
Drop
camo.
and
They
kill.
have
They know
camo.
where you're at. Just drop it.
Yellow ramp.
Nice
Gotta
job,
be on our
Justin.
Yellow
flag.
plat weak. Yellow plat weak.
They have our flag.
Watch out, flag. Watch
Yeah,
out,
behind you, Corey
flag.
weak. Behind you, Corey weak.
I'm looking.
Dead. I died. 2 of us are dead.
He's
Last
through
two.
the red portal weak.
Corey, stop it.
I'm trying. He
Flag
should be
weak.
one shot. He's dead.
Nice.
Another one on it. Another one on it.
Another. All right now, Corey. Right now, Corey. He's there.
I got it.
All right, and there you have the listening there with Straight Rippin. I mean, my goodness, the communication's been incredible, and on top of that, it's showing on the scoreboard there 2-0 in the count as Straight is looking dominant.
Yeah, they're off to a really early lead here as Roy is finally taken down. T-Squared down as well. Ryan Noob on the death screen. Straight Sick, actually the only one alive. Now, if we want to switch over to T-Squared, now has spawned, and he's the only one alive for his team right there, checking his back button to see how many opponents and teammates are alive now. They're trying to fight out of their base, and it looks like they're going to be able to do so. They've been playing really well throughout the first 5 minutes of the match.
Well, again, the pressure is on. This is kind of like, a pseudo deja vu, because Believe the Hype dealing with this 2-0 deficit has a lot to come back to. Let's see how they're communicating, what's going on with them as we jump into yet another Astro listening with Believe the Hype.
Behind you, Nick, behind you, Nick.
I'm here, Nick. Flag, straight sick.
They're flying, they're flying.
One shot or flag, straight sick. I'm not challenging.
I got naded.
One shot on you. One shot on you.
They're nades, they're nades.
Going out there, Brad. You went out back, out back, out back.
I don't know where I died from.
One was still on our flag. Straight sick.
Where's he running it?
He's running it. Bottom green needles, it looks like.
Yeah, they're plat.
They're plaid. Stay alive.
They're nades.
Green. We need to just shoot. Green plaid, Ryan.
One
One shot.
I got
One shot,
three.
green flag.
We
recoved it. Green flag, one hit, Ryan.
The health back right now. One
They're
shot. I
up
got
dead.
two,
Nice
three.
shot, man.
Three. Running last guy.
I'm running at ramp.
I'm in
I don't know where he's
yellow.
at.
Green health. Still green health.
He's green health like last guy's gonna just run it.
One shot. I got him.
Don't for it.
I'm watching green spawn. Green heals, Roy, weak. And spawn grenades, weak.
Green
Green heals, grenades.
He poured it back.
One back. He's doing one shot.
I'm gonna die. I'm one shot.
Down the middle.
Down our
One shot.
health.
The flag is on your health.
It's down our health. I'm going. I don't
Shoot
see
me.
anybody
They're
that can
plat.
go. They're plat.
I came up. I'll kill
One
the
shot, they're plat. Jumping out.
Weak.
One shot, they're
Right,
rampart.
let's fucking go, guys. Keep this up.
One shot, their nades.
Two dead.
I came again. Rampart, weak, straight sick.
They're
Back
rampart.
through.
He's like absolute. He's absolute. I think they're yellow.
I'm trying
Trying to get the green
Roy's
flag.
weak.
Roy's at the
Roy
rampart. He poured it through.
I got it.
Nice.
Where are they? They're help.
They don't help that, guys. I'm on green flag. I'm staying
They're ramp portal. Straight sick. Dead. Let him in, you guys. Let him in.
Green ramp.
One shot, Ryan, dude.
That's two dead.
They're flying.
On their flag,
I'm
hiding behind
nading.
them.
Weak, Roy, two shots.
That's three. That's three.
They're
I'm gonna be yellow.
Nice.
I'm
looking
They're
at
nades,
I'm one shot.
I'm watching it.
One shot nades.
Got him.
Dead.
I'm
That's
running.
four dead. That's four dead.
I'm looking green. I'm
Two
watching green.
spawners out.
No,
Two
right green.
spawners now.
Green, guys. They're not yellow.
I'm watching our ramp. Watch my mid.
Yeah, green needles. Two guys here.
Back up. Back up.
Two here.
Got one.
Kill guys.
Mine-
One dead again. One shot, Ryan.
Yeah,
Dead.
one's behind flag guy.
Two
One's
down
behind flag
again.
guy. Hey, he's killing me, guys. Kill me. Kill him. Nice.
Kill him. Nice. Three dead. That's three dead. TJ has cap.
One
TJ has
One
cap.
just spawned. Hold it, TJ. Hold it.
Lots of flags spawn.
Dude, it's not landing. Pick it up.
Yellow. Let's go, guys. Keep
Yo,
this
laser
up.
shot. Yo, laser shot. C square.
Yo, our ramp. One shot of ramp,
I'm one
Roy.
hit.
I need
got
nades.
it.
One
Top
dead.
middle, top
My
middle.
bad.
Top middle, Roy. Top
Two
middle, Roy.
dead. Two dead.
I'm looking. We come in.
Green ramp.
Come in, guys. Weaken.
Green flag. Green flag.
Green flag.
Anton mid.
Push up my mid. I got him. I
Nice,
got
Brad. Green flag.
Green flag.
I help back. I got a ramp I think.
One shot. Straight sick. One shot. Green flag.
Another green flag.
Absolute green flag.
Our ramp.
You back up, man.
On our flag, man.
There's a guy on our ramp.
Yo,
He
our
might
front
go
jump,
our
our front
flag.
jump. We'll be able to stop this.
There's a guy.
Spread out,
Green
guys.
flag.
Still green. Spread out.
On your knees. Going your nades.
And that is going to be 4 down there as they're going to be off the respawn. Believe the Hype able to come back into this when you heard that communication just gradually increase in momentum, I guess in pacing, right? They were just very frantic, talking toward the end there. And the confidence, again, just brewing for these guys. At the beginning of that, you were wondering, like, they're way too complacent.
Yeah.
But now it's starting to feel like Believe the Hype is, starting to do exactly that. And on top of which, it's reflecting on the scoreboard.
That's right, Alex. During the beginning of that Astro listen, and you and I recognized that they were a little bit slow and not really into the game. And as they got camo control as well as top mid, they really started clicking, grabbing those 2 flag caps with almost perfect team communication as well as control and overall setup on the map. So really nice stuff from BTH to rally back once again, now tied 2-2 with just about 7 minutes left in regulation. Nice job here from Ryan Noob to pick up that extra kill as well and use the portals to avoid that grenade. Perfect way to dance around the portals.
But one thing I do want to note here for you, Bravo, was APG. I mean, let's just talk about this guy. Off the respawn, we'll follow him. We did not switch from him for about a solid minute. I mean, he was running out of ammo, right? We said, oh, he needs to go pick up some ammo from a dead body or something like that. He wasn't reloading, and yet still playing incredible. But still, despite that, though, it seems like the red team straight ripping, able to put down another one, making it 3-2.
And it looks like they sneaky capped that flag for a long way. APG did not know exactly where that flag was. Now he falls victim to Roy as well. So a nice job there. T-Squared leading that Straight Rippin squad to go ahead and pick up that next flag cap that's going to put them in the lead once again in the match, putting the pressure on the BTH squad.
What an incredible matchup here, Bravo. This has been so far. BTH able to, answer back. We thought that we were going to see the same BTH that we saw in the winter bracket finals, one that was defeated, but now Straight Rippin, though,
oh my gosh, look at Ryan Noob staying
dominance.
alive on that ledge. Amazing play there, using the new geometry of this new remastered map right there. Perfect way to stay alive, and that flag is going to continue to move for Straight Rippin. They're poised to put in this fourth flag as Straight Sick is lifting up in his base right now. T-Squared on fire, laying down perfect cover on the map.
Yeah, I mean, really, we haven't had a reason to switch from T-Squared. Now that Camel's going to be up, it's going to be 4-2. Let's see if Straight Rippin can put it down for another one. And there goes the Sentinel beam coming through, draining the shields there. And I believe that was Straight Sick with that. I mean, and I think there was a killing frenzy for one of the guys of Straight Rippin. On top of that, too, you have T-Squared going on a killing spree of his own. Again, it's just absolute carnage here from Straight Rippin. They're taking it to BTH, and 4-2 in the count here. Amazing, amazing plays from them.
Yeah, we saw a glimmer of hope from BTH during that listening. However, Straight has certainly answered back right there with 2 unanswered flag caps, now up 4-2.
Yeah, and look at this perfect use of the camo. Wait a minute, he actually was tagged. Never mind, that camo going away so fast as it was drained with those battle rifles. Now we jump over to BTH's Maniac, pushing forward to the red flag. This looks to be a pull here. Let's see if he's going to make this one happen. He drops it over to the right side. He's going to have his teammates there for support. Formal putting down a couple shots as well. Spawn's coming from the yellow there. Yellow plat, as a matter of fact, as Roy's going to run away, and he manages to stay alive, but they know that he's going to be tucked in the corner there.
Oh, now, man, and a lot of pressure from yellow here. Now that flag actually looks like it's going to reset. It does, so Maniac might toss again. He tosses towards the vent side portal once again, trying to get his team to help him rally around this base. Maniac acting as an anchor, but unfortunately spawning behind him was T-Squared right there. T-Squared and Roy go for that return as they push out once again.
Yep, and APG, who had a pretty, good run here, actually pre-nading that portal where the player chasing him. But it seems like Ryan Noob is getting ready for the final pull. This could be it, as Ryan Noob's going for the juggle. Nade's flying in, though. He's going to have to back away, and he gets taken out.
He gets taken out. T-Squared going to try to stop the return right now. T-Squared flag in front of him now, engaging a player, going to try to stop that return. But BTH side is able to get that return. Not going to be the 5th flag just yet. We've got about 4 minutes left in regulation. Still plenty of time on the clock for BTH.
Yeah, considering the proximity, how fast things can happen in Warlord, you can only imagine that if Believe the Hype get on a run, they can easily come back into this. But Straight Rippin, they just want to make sure that they end this right here, and they were nearly able to do that. Keep that in mind. Now Roy, he's going to be hanging out, and we'll jump with him to see what's up. And Formal, as a matter of fact, gets the back whack there with the flag, and he has camo. This could be that comeback that they desperately needed, as Formal's taking some shots, so cover fire from his teammates. Probably should have focused on moving forward, but I stand corrected. The red player was there for the stop. Now it's going to be all up to Lethal here to see if he can move in, make something happen, get that assist too. And the pressure is on again. My goodness, what a great grand final this has been so far.
Yeah, it's a big recover from Straight Rippin, denying that potential 3rd flag cap for BTH and maintaining that 2-point lead right now. Just over 3 minutes left in regulation now. BTH needs to look for that top middle map control. Remember, Golden Boy, when they had the camo top middle, they really started to establish control. They need to do that again if they want to put more flags in.
That's right. Lethal putting a couple shots forward toward Ryan Noob as they are looking to continue to defend their flag. Lethal on the move. Maniac right next to him is Straight Sick. Actually, is going to be a crossover on the green side. Lethal continuing to throw shots down. They don't have a lot of time to work with, Bravo. About 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. Shotgun shot in the body. Not going to matter as Straight Sick capitalizes on the situation there.
And I got to say, what we're seeing right now for BTH is that they're trapped in either their base or the enemy's base. However, Straight has control of both green and yellow. Those are the side bases to the left and right of the main bases. If the enemy team has control of those areas, it's nearly impossible to move across the middle of the map, and what we're seeing right now is BTH is still pinched.
Well, Lethal actually is looking to get control of green and playing a tad bit more aggressive here, hoping that his teammate can actually push in and get this flag pull, but the red X indicates he was taken out, so that won't be the case here. Lethal dealing with Straight Sick. Great shot there on him as he gets the headshot. Now waiting to see if the player's going to creep around the portal. That's going to be T-Squared with 2 minutes on the clock. So much pressure here for BTH to be able to capitalize. They were nearly able to get a 3rd flag in, but now it's going to be up to Lethal to kind of soldier the charge. And my goodness, this has been so intense, Bravo. But a great play from the red team, from Straight Rippin to stop that push.
Yeah, nice job. Let's hop on with Roy, who's about to be off the respawn right here. We'll see what he's going to do to secure and cement this victory for his team now. They still have this 2-point lead, and it looks like they're sitting pretty to take away this victory. I mean, no signs of BTH control just yet.
They could just keep slaying. They have no desire to have to push into the flag. They could keep slaying wave after wave after wave, and that's pretty much what Roy's looking to do here, and I'm sure the rest of the team's going to be following suit too. Pressure on the top mid there as Roy was going to get the assist for that. That was APG, and Ryan Noob actually, wait a minute, I stand corrected. Flag is being pulled. I think that was T-squared there for a pull. And alternatively, though, it seems as if, no, I stand corrected. That is BTH with a pull.
That's right.
Holding this one. 1 minute left on the clock.
And
they're going to be so
here.
close to make
going
this
to try
happen.
to jump up right. See, actually, Formal going to try to run this in himself. He does have help, and it looks like the road is clear. Now 1 minute left for them to get one additional flag if they want to tie this up and force sudden death overtime.
Yeah, but they have 2 down here. They have to work fast, and honestly, with the way the pace of the game has been going, that has not been the case. Lethal's going to get taken out up top. Maniac's going to be hovering over by that portal. Not going to be the case here. T-Squared and company looking to just close this one out here. 39 seconds on the clock. Granted, though, a flag pull can happen and a capture can happen, but I think Straight Rippin are poised for this. Roy with a double. No, he's going to run away from that one, and his teammate Straight Sick will be there for the connection, and that will be Roy falling, but still, with time dwindling down, that could very well be it.
That's right. Straight Sick now just charging into the enemy base alone, takes out 2 players, also drops APG shield. That's a huge play from Straight Sick to keep applying pressure in the final seconds.
That's right, and Ryanu with that camo and shotgun. 10 seconds left on the clock, defending that flag. Ryanu coming up big with the killing spree, shotgun kill as well, and that is pretty much going to wrap things up here, folks. 2-1, and Straight Rippin have taken game number 1 here in the grand final.
Yeah, Straight Rippin coming out, hitting real hard that game, which is exactly what you needed to see. If you are a Straight Rippin fan, that's a big win on Warlord CTF. As we said, BTH had a few moments where they were able to establish control. Unfortunately for them, unable to do it throughout the entire match. Straight Rippin with a pretty commanding victory at the end. As we said, just maintaining Slayer control towards the end, not even needing to run the flag.
I couldn't emphasize the word enough, pressure. That's what BTH was feeling because Straight Rippin was unrelenting on them. I mean, pretty much just allowing Roy to do what he needs to do, get kills, get double kills, make it look like it's easy. And again, right there, 24 assists for Roy. I just got to point that out. Despite him getting 30 kills, pretty even spread across the board there. Those assists, right, from T-Squared and Roy just supporting their teammates so well. And of course, you have Ryanu, who managed to put 3 flags in there, and Straight Sick. Overall, Straight Rippin looked great in that matchup. But on the other side, though, BTH, no slouch by any means whatsoever. Straight Rippin just had their number that game.
Yeah, it looks like 90-plus assists from the Straight Rippin side there as we take a look at those numbers. Incredible stuff, and typically in a game like Warlord Capture the Flag, the assists often tell the story, right? They tell about how many players on each team were laying down the fire they needed to give your team the opportunity to push up and control the map. That's exactly what we saw in that match from Straight Rippin, and you can bet that they're looking to do it once again in this game too. Keep in mind, though, the team right here, if Straight Rippin wins these first 3, that'll be it. We are in a best of 5 here.
That's right, guys. Don't forget, once again, we're going to be giving away this beautiful Xbox One custom Master Chief Collection one. So, you want to definitely get your hands on that one. All you got to do is tweet at Halo, and who do you think is going to win? So who do you think is going to win? Tweet at Halo, and also, while you're at it, link the stream as well. Tell your friends, let everyone know what's going on here. The action has been intense all day. Everything's been incredible. Hopefully you guys have been having a good time as well. We're live from the ESL studio here in Burbank, California. We'll be back for game number 2 in the grand finals of the Halo Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational. Welcome back, everyone, to the Halo the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational presented by ESL, live in the ESL studio here in Burbank, California. Bravo and Golden Boy here as we're going to be calling the action for the grand finals. Game 2 now, Lockdown Team Slayer between Straight Rippin and Believe the Hype.
Yeah, great stuff there from Straight Rippin in Game 1, indicating why they've had so much success in this tournament, right? Great teamwork out of them, great control overall, and they're looking good to secure this win and potentially even take home that $20,000 first place prize as well as the first place trophy in the first series here.
That's right, guys. Just a reminder, yet again, we're giving away an Xbox One custom Master Chief Collection Edition. All you got to do, tweet at Halo. Tell us who you think's going to win. I've been reading a lot of, all the social medias, and it seems like people are voting for Straight. Hands down, everyone's saying Straight Rippin has got this. There's nothing that's going to stop them. Game 1 was definitely reflective of that, although we did see a glimmer of hope from Believe the Hype. Now going into Lockdown Team Slayer, this is potentially going to be a game that's paced very slowly, and Believe the Hype thrived in that situation when they faced off against STK.
And we can't talk enough about how important the Game 2 is in a 5-game series, right? This is either evens a series out 1-1, or straight Rippin goes up 2-0, only 1 game away from that $20,000 first place prize right here. So let's get underway now. Lockdown TS, Game 2.
All right, we're going to kick things off with T-Squared here, as already first blood has been drawn. Ryanoob is going to fall short there.
And I think I saw the sniper rifle fly off the map just past BR1, Golden Boy. If I'm not mistaken, that is off the map for these first few minutes, so we won't see a sniper rifle in play just yet.
Oh, goodness. Well, that is probably going to be good here for straight Rippin, considering that they're going to want to keep that away from Formal as much as possible.
Yeah, and to explain that, the sniper rifle is located near the explosive barrels over at the top of the tower. Should you shoot those barrels or grenade them in a certain way, it can send the sniper rifle flying off the map, so these teams will have to wait until that respawn cycle is over and will come back up. So that's going to be a pivotal point in the game as well.
Yeah, and if I jump over to Believe the Hype's Lethal here, he's going to, just play it slow. There's no reason for them to push up. They're up 3-1 here, and the sniper rifle is going to come up in a little bit. They're in a position to take it, so there's no real reason for them to be able, or no real reason for them to advance forward. One thing to point out, though, Formal playing a little bit of that forward position in the bottom mid. That's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. Roy, though, actually getting peppered with a couple shots. Another player is going to be BR2. That's going to be Straight Sick going over to the ramp toward Library, who had to back up there because Lethal just making sure no one is going to step into the BR tower, BR2.
Yeah, you see Formal on your screen now, actually hanging out with the shotgun under glass, being very disciplined here, making sure no one crosses over this match. And you know what, in a situation like this, Golden Boy, it's always so interesting to hear how these teams are going to coordinate this attack. Would love to hop into a listen in here with this Believe the Hype roster, as they're now just up by 2 kills and about a minute and a half into this match, and we certainly have a slow start.
It's up.
All right, I'm going for it. Wait, can I go for it?
Don't even desperate. No, they're waiting for you to go for that. They're waiting for you to go for that.
Well, they're throwing nades. They wasted nades.
2BR3. They're literally just waiting. I killed Shorty. They're literally waiting.
Top BR, weak, Roy.
2 top BR.
I'm no, I got one. Library bridge.
Yeah, library bridge.
Brad, you can get it. Brad, you can get it.
I got two.
Library window. Library window.
It's not here.
Where the fuck did it go? Stay live.
Library.
I have no BR.
Yo, guys, sniper might be in time. Open ramp.
I traded with him. Grab combo. I got him.
BR2 absolute. Guys, we don't know where sniper is. Guys, we don't know where sniper is.
I don't think they have it. They would have sniped me. The sword's down. Oh, don't go for it. Fuck that.
I'm gonna throw a god nade.
I'm getting sniped again. Stay alive.
Front library, right?
I hit a guy back BR.
Hold the fuck up.
2 mid library.
Oh my god, I got sick.
Nice. One's in window. One's in window right now.
Right.
Library entrance.
Let them go BR3,
bridge,
TJ.
bridge.
Let them go BR3. This fucking pillar thing's still there.
BR3. Just show him bottom mid right now, guys. Weak. He's back BR library side.
3 library entrance. Top middle.
BR3 really weak.
Top middle, guys.
Straight sick, one shot.
Weak.
Straight sick, one shot, one. Straight sick, one shot. 2 top mid, 2 top mid.
One shot top middle. Straight sick.
Another
guy. Library entrance. BR3, Matt. BR3, Matt. BR3, Matt.
I don't see him.
Watch behind us. It's not.
One shot.
Wait,
I got him. Yo, BR2.
I have sword.
BR2. Open
I
right.
have sword.
Watch like an elbow spawn or something, guys.
Yeah.
Nothing else. No, library, I think.
Bottom blue, straight sick. Bottom blue, absolute straight sick.
Shotgun, top BR.
I'm running away.
Top BR, one shot, you're nading him.
One shot, top mid, T-squared.
Bottom blue.
Got him.
Top middle.
One shot.
I need a bottom blue for you, Nick.
Top mid,
One shot, that's one. One shot, that's one.
Right now, on you.
I can't see.
One shot.
Gone.
Nice, keep this lead.
I'm going BR.
Now
Keep this lead, guys. S3. One's S3. You're shooting it.
And top BR.
I'm alive BR too.
I don't see top
He's got
BR.
shoddy BR1. Alright. I'm gonna come back. Alright, so they might have sniper. Actually. I wanted to try it. Yeah, they might have a sniper actually. Let's see.
Need to get blue.
BR3. Yeah, someone go blue. My name's weak BR3.
One BR. I might die.
Still alive, Brad.
Okay,
We're good.
Yeah, I
Where's he at?
He's BR1.
2 top BR. They might push.
Top BR, 2 of them.
I'm pushing around.
Someone watching top
I'm gonna
middle.
go for shotgun.
Ryan, one shot top BR.
Stay alive. No dumb challenges. One shot. Shortcut. One shot. Straight sick.
2 back
One
BR.
shot. S2 straight sick. One shot. S3. And S2 behind you with shoddy.
One shot, S2.
Nice. And there was a guy shortcut. Test 3. I'm looking S2 for you. Don't see him.
Brad. We're all blue. Brad, stay alive.
Keep fucking shit
Window.
up, Brad.
BR window. Library window. I hit a guy weak BR3.
Library window.
I'll save him.
All right, there was a listening there with Believe the Hype, and definitely feeling good, communicating nicely. 17-12 with a 5-point lead presently, 10 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock.
I gotta say, Golden Boy, my favorite part of that listen in was just moments when we went into it and Formal pulls off the shotgun kill and pulls off an evil laugh.
He laughed like a villain in a superhero movie.
It was pretty incredible. So, yeah, and that has also led to their lead. They regained control of both the sword and the shotgun, and now up by 6 kills. Switch back over to the straight Rippin side, see what they're up to right now. Still, I have to say, no sniper rifle in play. You heard the BTH roster worried about if Straight had a sniper rifle. They weren't sure. Still no sniper in play. Now 10 minutes left in the match and a 6-kill lead here for BTH.
Yeah, and the thing to bear in mind, too, is that, you know, Straight is kind of playing that same game, too. They're like, what do they have? What don't they have? And, and they're just hoping to see if they can get, you know, they can get a pick, right? See if someone's going to be foolish enough to push forward. But this is the grand finals, so you have to make those plays happen here because BTH is not going to give them that, especially considering that they're up by 6 kills.
Yeah, it's going to take something special for Straight to get back in this match. When you do have a game like Lockout Team Slayer, as you see right now, the map is essentially divided in half. Both teams on their respective sides. 6 kills is quite a margin.
Yeah, and looking over to see what's going on with Roy. He's over by Library. Ryan Noobs, BR3. Straight 6 also by Library alongside with Roy, so they're just looking to get some cover fire from the window as well as the doorway. And T-Squared, of course, BR1, just waiting to see if anyone was going to be pushing up. Seems like, though, we are going to have some activity. Ryan Noob's going to get taken out, though. T-Squared is going to be in a bad spot with a slither of shields remaining. And waiting to see if anyone's pushing up here. There you go, right? Those shots just falling down as Roy and company pushing up. Oh, and that's unfortunate. I think that shot may have hit Roy there, but it didn't matter because he was one shot regardless. He probably would end up getting dropped anyway. Ryan Noob, Straight 6 still on the Library. Now Roy actually has dropped down to the bottom BR2 and looking to make some business happen here. But something to point out as well is Walshy. And I think now it's time to see how this veteran Halo player is going to be coaching this team. So let's hop into another Astro Listen In with Straight Rippin.
One shot, S2.
Both one shot.
S2. Another guy, S2. 2 more guys, S2. Last 2 S2.
Still there.
Last 2
still
S2. I got sword.
One shot. I got
Nice
one.
shot. Nice nade.
Low
Stay
one
alive,
here.
Corey. There's another guy.
He's behind me.
Snipe
He got
one,
me. He's
snipe
S2. He's S2 sniping. S3.
I need help.
S3 sniping. One
got
shot,
it.
nice.
Oh,
No,
Nice
two,
grenade.
bottom mid,
Elbow.
elbow and bottom mid. Elbow and bottom mid. All right, swords down.
Bottom mid to
open ramp.
B1.
Swords down. Open ramp.
Bottom mid to B1.
I got melted from blue.
Yeah, blue and over him.
Gotta
Down
be
over him
one
already.
somewhere.
I have
Over him
sword. I
already.
have sword. I got one. Top sniping, guys. I need help.
I got shots on him. Back up.
Top blue.
That's one sniping.
There's like an invisible wall right there.
Somebody watching under.
Top blue.
Is anybody watching low?
I just look. I'm trying, but this sniper. S3 has a bullet.
No, go window and look bottom mid.
I don't like that
sword.
angle.
I have sword, so I'm just chilling.
Top blue lethal.
You know I'm here.
Are we ready to push?
What do you want me to do with sword, guys? Go
I
sword.
shot lethal twice.
Maybe I'll go sword spawn.
That's 2 sniping.
I'm gonna go sword spawn.
All right,
push.
wait for. Yeah,
Fuck.
hey, remember what I told us. Wait for him to get in a weird position and then push.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Just hide here?
Yeah,
Just give him like 30 seconds of not seeing anybody, and then
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna.
Bottom
he's
blue,
gonna
bottom
rotate
blue,
with
That's
bottom
the
blue.
sniper.
Might lift top blue right now. Might lift top blue. I have
Okay.
shots if he lifts.
Lifted.
All right,
Nice.
go.
I'm under glass. I'm under glass with sword. I'm under glass with sword. Brian, you gotta
Top
stay
side.
alive.
Top
Brian,
side.
it's so important you don't die.
S2 weak.
One
S2
shot,
weak.
S2
S2
foremost,
weak.
S2
One shot elbow.
That's
One shot
right,
elbow,
S2.
guys. One shot S1. I got it.
Three guys, S3.
I'm
Three guys,
elbow.
S3. Three
I'm
guys,
I'm hiding
S3.
under glass. Don't die,
Go,
Tom.
go, go.
Yeah,
You
light.
gotta distract
Go,
Tom. I have
go,
sword.
go.
I'm going.
Don't
Don't die,
get me.
Tom. Don't die, Tom. Behind you,
See
dude.
that?
Fuck.
Bottom mid.
Got one.
S2 one shot formal. S2 one shot formal.
Can't do anything yet. Can't do anything yet.
Lethal spawn there, weak. Nice.
I got
Formal's still
lethal.
there.
I'm here with
Top
sword. I'm here with
side.
sword.
S3.
Top side.
Don't
one
die,
shot.
Corey. I'm here with
Top center,
sword.
one shot.
I got double.
Don't
I'm
die,
going to
Corey.
blue setup.
Back up,
Top
Corey.
Top
I
here,
know.
top here. I'm
I know.
ready. Yeah, I'm
You guys
ready.
there?
Watch under
Yep.
glass. Someone watch under glass.
Two guys top
I'm watching
yard.
under glass.
2 top ER.
Under glass is clear. All right, so do we have
Snipers
snipers?
down top
Yeah.
mid. It's down top mid.
On bridge, and top.
On
Hey,
bridge
I'm gonna
is
go into
weak.
glass. I'm gonna-
APG.
hey,
One's weak in
I'm gonna
library.
go into glass with sword again. I'm gonna
Tunnel's
go
weak in
into glass.
All
library.
right, top ER weak.
I need shots, guys. I need shots.
Top ER.
What?
Yo, wait. Don't die. Nobody die. They have numbers. They have numbers. I have sword under glass. Look at my screen, guys.
Mid bridge.
We need
Top
someone
ER,
else
I
to
need
go
top
somebody
ER.
to shoot for me.
Yeah,
I
I'm
need
Very
somebody to
someone
stay
top
in the
blue. Get
window.
over
I
side.
shot window. I
I'm
shot
going
window.
now. I'm going now.
Almost weak.
Top
in
ER.
library.
Top ER.
They
No
didn't
one's
see it.
open.
They didn't see it.
Still top
All right,
ER.
let's push,
Right
guys.
here,
Still
back
top
looking
ER.
gaming. That guy's looking gaming.
And on bridge.
Push, go.
APG. Top
Go,
ER
guys.
still.
Go,
Nice.
Go, 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 go,
Yeah,
go, 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 go.
Sniper's gonna
Go,
respawn
go, go.
soon.
I'm in library. I'm in library. I'm in library.
Weak ABG.
I got
Library
I
weak
should
ABG.
get. I got him. I got him.
Two dead.
Top
Two
blue
dead.
or something.
I have a
You
sword.
have it, top
I have
ER.
a sword. I have a sword.
One shot. BR2. One shot. BR2.
He's got
Top
top
blue
blue
as well.
I'll get him if he goes low. I'll get him.
I
I got
got
him
it,
as
I
well.
got
Top blue. Top blue.
Nice.
One shot is 3.
Top blue weak. Top blue weak.
I'm trying to get up open ramp right now.
Top blue weak. I'm no shield.
Stay alive, guys. Stay alive. Stay alive.
I have a sword.
I'm watching elbow.
Don't shoot me.
I'm watching elbow and bottom blue. They're still top blue or something.
Yeah, one's around top blue.
I have the
Top
sniper, but
snipe.
it's out of ammo.
Top snipe.
Okay. What do we want to do with that? I think we should.
Keep
Up
it
to you
for
guys,
now.
but
Keep it for
yeah,
now.
I was gonna say we.
All right, and that was the listening there with Straight Rippin, and the communication. Gotta point it out. One, Ryan Noob saying, let's wait for them to get into an awkward, a weird position,
right,
and then we push. And then Walshy comes out and says, well, you know what, if we hide and they don't see anyone, they're going to freak out. And, you know, they're right, because they were actually able to capitalize on that push there. But despite
and Roy getting taken down by the Stalactites over there on the BTH side. Someone earning an environmentalist medal as they now go up, extend their lead to 5. But you're right, incredible stuff there from Walshy, suggesting his team does not show for 30 seconds to force Formal with the sniper in a weird position. And it actually panned out for them, but now they're down by 6 as BTH increases their lead here.
Yeah, well, the one thing to note is that Lethal has the sword, so he's been patrolling down at the bottom mid, and a 4-point game here as it's 34-30. Lethal throwing down some shots by Roy as he sends a plasma forward, and he connects with the stick from long distance. Oh my goodness, I saw that hit marker pop up, and I just knew it was going to happen. Now looking over by BR3, laying down more fire as well. I mean, again, Lethal has been playing incredible throughout this entire competition, and with the sword, looking to go for the double kill. Triple kill, killing spree with the sword. Oh my goodness.
And Straight Rippin trying to push all 4 players into the sniper rifle tower. It doesn't work out for them as Lethal had that sword in the back pocket, extends their lead to 8. They're now up 40-32.
Wow, that shift happening so fast there. I shouldn't even say shift, just the lead building so quickly. 4, believe the hype. Formal, unfortunately, is going to get met with a nade to his feet there as Lethal continues to put more fire over by BR3. Straight Rippin just has no idea how to approach this here, especially considering that you have Lethal with at least a guaranteed 4 kills if he's able to connect with each of them.
Yeah, he's locked it down with a sword right now. Doesn't need to pull it out. Lands a perfect 5 shot on Straight Sick. Takes him out now with a 9-kill lead.
I got to give credit to Believe the Hype here for just stopping any opportunity. And finally, the sniper coming into play. Now, he didn't see that player on elbow. I saw that on my peripheral. There's another player actually pushing up S3. He has to play this one smart, and he ends up losing sniper and sword.
Yeah, that's right. He got pinched pretty tight there. That's Ryan Noob, who now has the sniper rifle and the sword. We'll go over to him. His team is down by an amazing jumping headset right there to only be down by 7 now.
Yeah, well, down by 7. That's the thing. He whiffs the sword, but luckily his teammate Straight Sick there for the stop. 46-40. 4 kills remaining here. Ryan Noob has the sniper, opting to drop it and giving it to Roy Borg. Let's see what he's going to do here.
Yeah, nice job there to diversify their power right there. 1 player with the sniper rifle, one player with the sword. I like that as they lock down this tower. There's 3 minutes left. They can certainly come back, but as I said, it would certainly take something special. Now a 6-kill lead, only 4 to go for BTH. Straight Rippin needs at least 7 to win the game.
BTH could just hide. They could just hide. There's no reason for them to push forward. Again, it kind of falls back to that whole thing, although, you know, now it's the opposite here, right? Straight Rippin knows the pressure's on. They have 2 minutes and 25 seconds. They have to make something happen. That player's not going to push up through the bridge. He's going to hang out by BR2. And there's no reason for him to push up because, again, that lead
Roy's
is
probably going to chuck some certain grenades to get those hit markers right there. Still can't hit that player, dropping them 1 shield. So obviously the BTH, and they do get that assist, so nice job just chipping away at the BTH lead right now. BTH needs to make sure they play discipline if they want to stick this out. It's going to be Straight Rippin's call here. The ball is in their court.
That's right. I mean, that was a good play, but BTH can give up 1 or 2 kills there. But I love this angle from Roy looking over at the library window.
That's right. This is exactly what happens. As you've seen, Straight Rippin has not seen a player for about 30 seconds on BTH. So they start to rotate the sniper to different areas of the map, and this is exactly what BTH actually wants Straight to do to try to get this sniper off guard. Right now, he's at a very different angle at top blue and potentially puts BTH in a position that they can push both on bottom and top.
Yeah, I'm actually looking here. I want to see where APG was. He's hanging out by sword, so I'll go back to Roy. I just wanted to show you guys that because where they're positioned here.
Look at Ryan.
Wait a minute,
charging the library. Yeah, he has help here and support from the top, and he actually gets taken out there. Unfortunate for Straight Rippin. Now 47, looks like now 48 to 42 now as BTH extends their lead. 6 kills, now 49, only 1 kill remaining. And it looks like, let's see, now 49 to 43. Straight Rippin cannot die at all if they want to win this match.
That's right. I mean, the pressure's on here. 6 kills separating them, but 1 kill until the game is over. 1 minute remaining on the clock. Roy has the sniper rifle too. Bear that in mind as he's looking around. 53 seconds here. No one's exposing themselves. Smart plays out of Believe the Hype to just play the clock because you know Straight Rippin has pressure on them. Looking around to see what's going on. Straight Sick actually advancing forward, finding one with the shotgun. A double kill with the shotgun there, making it 49-45. Lethal pushing up though. He has the sword. He's gonna die. 49-46, but it's not gonna matter because BTH gets the kill and they're gonna get the game 2 victory.
And Straight Rippin let BTH just get a few too many kills towards the end of that match. It's one thing if it's a 48-46 game, but when you're only 1 kill away and you have 3 players spawning on the Straight Rippin side, on the BTH side, it's gonna be tough.
That's right, and that is game 2 in dramatic fashion, folks. Of course, Straight Rippin as a team, they communicated very well there. It was just a matter of one sniper rifle not coming into play, and T-Squared to point that out, 3-11. Definitely struggling, considering he's had a great event so far. Yeah. That's the first we've seen of Tom struggle.
Interestingly, Maniac having a similar performance, 3 and 14 on the side. So, both teams having a single player who stood out there with the smaller contribution, but Lethal, 20-11, as well as Formal going 14-11 as well, and another positive teammate there, APG. Those 3 players really carrying them to victory.
Well, something you got to take in mind, though, is that T-Squared's involved in, 9 gunfights there. He has, 3 and 6 in the assist category. On the other side, 10 for Maniac. So they were still contributing to their team as much as they possibly could. Not much they could do as well because, again, it was a very slow game, and it was up to their aces to kind of push up and make those plays happen. So, again, a credit to Believe the Hype for just controlling the game from the get-go, and now they are going to net themselves that game 2 win, thus a game 4 definitely happening in this best-of-5 series. Just to remind you guys, if Believe the Hype wins this series, they will force a second best-of-5. So we have plenty of Halo in front of us, folks.
That's right. BTH, during that last match, it looked like they just continued to extend their lead time and time again, right? Right when it looked like Straight Rippin was back in the match, instead, BTH comes, Lethal has the sword, and stops that rush, getting that triple kill, also contributing to the 4th kill as well. So really nice stuff. I mean, Straight Rippin, during the listen, and we heard a little bit of coordination that they were about to push, and I think they had a chance there. However, there's little you can do if you're pushing across, and Lethal has that sword, and I don't think the Straight Rippin roster knew about it. Had they known about that sword with Lethal, I don't think they would have pushed in that fashion, and that ended up being a big game changer, giving them an 8-kill lead at the 40-32 mark.
Yep, and just a reminder for you folks back at home, just want to kind of drop this little tidbit of knowledge to you. We're going to be giving away a custom Master Chief Collection Xbox One on stream. Now, all you got to do, it's very simple things right here. I would model it, but, T-Rex arms, all you got to do is tweet at Halo and make sure you include the stream on there as well. Tweet at Halo, who do you think is going to win? Now that the series is at 1-1, is Straight Rippin still the favorite, or is Believe the Hype, are they going to make this comeback happen? I mean, they have a long road ahead of them, having to win 2 best-of-5 series. That's going to be the fun one there.
Yeah, you could bet they're in it for the long haul, though, but they're first focusing their sights on this Game 3. That's going to be Assault on Shrine. Now, we haven't seen too much Neutral Bomb Assault on Shrine throughout this tournament. I'm actually not sure if it's been showcased on stream just yet, but I'm excited to see.
No, it hasn't.
I'm excited to see how that match goes down.
Yeah, that's right, guys. And in case you haven't been aware already, no commercials, no mercy. We're going to go right into this game number 3 in just a little bit as the players are getting all lined up in the lobby. Of course, looking at the Twitch chat, want to know what you guys are talking about on there too. If you want to, do the occasional what face, no one will blame you.
It's ridiculous.
I'm trying to pad my stats, bro, for my emote.
You are padding your stats.
Okay, don't hate, appreciate. With that being said, we have Shrine, Assault. What can we expect? First time we're seeing this on stream, Bravo. What is the game plan here for both teams?
Yeah, I'm excited to see this get underway. It plays very similarly in terms of pacing to something like Capture the Flag, but of course the actual attack starts from your own base or the middle as you bring the bomb into the base. The goal of this match is to arm the bomb 3 times in the enemy's base. The first team to do that is going to come away with a victory in Game 3, but expect teams to be very hesitant with the bomb in the middle of the map. They want to make sure they have control, and they're eliminating the enemy team, getting at least 1 or 2 man advantage, and then beginning the push in. So it's going to take a lot of teamwork and coordination from both sides.
I had a chance to actually catch up with my good friend Gandhi and ask him a couple of tips before this event came. When I saw Bomb, I was like, man, well, for one, I've never personally casted a Bomb in Halo before, so this is new for me. But I asked him, I said, what do you think in regards to how this plays? He said it's all about the waves. And with that said, let's hop into this Game 3 Bomb on Shrine as we have T-Squared actually pushing up. And it seems like the Rockets already got in the possession of one of the members of Straight Rippin, or let me see.
It looks like they're down right now, but they could be unoccupied and available at the bottom of the map.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye on that. But Sniper is in the hands of Formal for the BTH squad, and Straight Sick has it for the Straight Rippin side. So we'll see who wins this battle.
Yeah, I'm looking at Formal here. Formal has won those battles more often than most because, you know, again, his shot steady and he's patient. With it, finding one, that's going to be T-Squared as he pushed up, and Formal had to tell him to take a seat. Now the bomb in the hands of Formal, looking to shuffle this one through, and this is going to be crazy because it seems like they're going to move right in, not waiting at all.
Oh, and they are going to wait right there. Golden Boy, just as you said it, they are going to pause for just a second because they know the enemy team is respawning. T-Squared doing a nice job to push out. Ryan Noob also pushing him back. Ryan Noob and T-Squared, great effort there to stop that BTH rush, and it looks like 3 members of BTH down right now.
Yeah, and that rush actually was very interesting because well, for one, Formal had the sniper. Now that means that the one sniper on the map, because I saw that other one fall down, so the ammo had been taken for that, which means that whoever has a sniper has clear advantage, and I believe someone on the Straight Rippin side has it. Wouldn't be shocked if it's Straight Sick. Needless to say, though, T-Squared working the middle side here, and he is going to get meleeed from behind.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and switch over to Ryan Noob, who right now I believe is, he's behind enemy lines, essentially in the enemy's base, trying desperately to stay alive. Has a noob combo out. He sees that hit, though, so right now he's pushing players back. This is really important, Golden Boy. In a game like Assault, you want to make sure you're getting behind the enemy in their base and really causing a lot of havoc there so you can get on the flank, laying down this noob combo. Perfect noob combo. Melee lands that on Maniac. Now has a lot of help. His teammate might start running this bomb in.
Yeah, the plasma pistol punch there from Ryan Noob, but Ryan Noob is taking fire from all these directions. Nades flying in, smartly enough jumping away from that one, and he's going to find someone hitting him with the punch to the face. The assist there. Bomb has returned to the middle. Now remember, guys, because this is neutral bomb, that means that they're going to be fighting for that object in the middle of the map, and thus the map plays very differently. It plays kind of like a pseudo CTF.
Let's hop over to Straight Sick right now. Straight Sick is on the flank. You see this, he's coming up the turret ramp, but he is spotted by the BTH roster, so it's not going to be an easy arm. He has to delay here and pause. Nice grenade on APG. APG gets the better of Straight Sick, though, and denies that push.
Yeah, and T-Square is just going to play the middle. No reason for him to push up here unless he feels that he can actually capitalize on this. Player gets hit with the plasma pistol in the air. Remember, that charge is going to completely eliminate your shields here. And Straight Sick, he's going to get dropped. Now, one of the blue members actually on the side of the map, believe the hype, looking to bring it to them. Pressure coming from Ring 2 here. T-Squared getting taken out. Roy is going to be weak as well. Ryanu gets dropped. We got to jump over to Formal here as he's on the move.
Yeah, right now picking up 2 nice kills from
APG
Formal.
is the bomb.
Yeah, clearing out that base. Finds a player. T-Squared spawning back. Rox needs to push in. Finds another player. All players spawning at Straight Rippin with an excellent push across to Formal, making sure he's not able to push in, though. Lethal now pushing in on the rock ramp. Picks up another headshot. That's only 1 down for Straight Rippin. 3 members alive.
APG's on it, and he's got really close to it too, uncomfortably close if you're a Straight fan. But now that means that the base could potentially be clear, but Lethal's going to get taken out. APG's going to left by himself. He's going to be no shields as he tries to drift away from that. But T-Squared has got the bomb and says, I need to get this out of here, which is exactly what he does. Smart play out of him, and that means that the bomb is in play yet again. And my goodness, what a crazy start to this game, Bravo.
Yeah, excellent job here from T-Squared. He chucks the bomb out, makes sure he cleans up that last kill, and now he's moved the bomb to the 50-yard line. Would love to hop on board with Straight Rippin and find out exactly how they're going to attack this base with an Astro listen in.
Bomb drop.
One shot the rocks,
Lethal.
One shot the rocks, Lethal.
Guys,
slow down.
on me. The turret's you, Tom.
Guys, slow down. Hold on. Tom, I can't see him.
One shot.
I'm getting naded, guys.
Nice
They're
shot.
behind me, ring 1. They have our sniper, man. He's in ring.
On their corner ring.
I got him. Nice.
2 dead.
Ring 2 again.
Ring
Check
2.
it out,
On the
the
wall.
rockets. One.
He's on that wall.
2 rockets and
on
1
the wall
snipe.
with sniper.
Where is he?
He's got a sniper there wall sitting there.
Still alive,
He's
Gordon.
dating our jump
I have a
up.
shot on him.
Good job. Their sniper, I think, was up
I got you,
forward.
Gordon. Look.
He's got rocket sniper ring 2.
Yeah, rocket sniper ring 2.
Ring 2 still.
Maniac. He's on a wall. On a wall. Rocket sniper.
I'm going the jump up. I'm going the
In
jump
ring,
up.
there's
They're
2 or
bomb,
3 in
this
ring. I got their sniper.
I'm watching you, Gordon. Look at. I got their
Still
flag,
ring
Gordon.
2.
ring wall.
No one's on their turret or flag.
You guys in ring.
Maniac's one-shot ring 2. Maniac's one-shot ring 2.
APG's weak on wall with rockets.
I can't see him yet.
I got Maniac. I died. I got rocketed.
sniping their
3
right.
in ring. There's 3 in ring.
I'm watching it.
Shot on bomb.
Their jump up. Their jump up. Their jump up squared.
I'm looking.
I got shots on this guy. Shot him once. Nice job.
Nice.
Nice.
They spawned their rocks.
One was still in ring. He was still in ring somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm watching their flag.
I'm going our jump up.
They're pushing me for sure.
I'm going to help you.
Just watch it.
Our street sniping.
Fuck.
Oh, do they have bomb?
Yeah.
Not yet, not yet. I'll let you know when they grab
They're
it.
jump up.
You gotta kill the sniper.
Nice
I got white.
kill, dude.
The guy was sniping in ring 2 somewhere.
Formal.
I'm
He's
trying
on
to
there.
bring their sniper back.
They're born in their car.
Trying to bring their sniper back.
Their car on me.
We're
Their
gonna
car, I
die with sniper
died.
bomb.
Their courtyard, I bet.
Our street.
Our street. Kill this guy.
street weak.
In ring one, I died. Fuck.
Kill the guy. Our
In
street
ring one,
guy.
got one. Nice, stay alive, stay
We're
alive.
three dead.
They're gonna run in it. Ring one also,
Last
ring one also, Tom, stay alive. And the rocks, two guys. Yep, you're right. And
Our rocks now. Our rocks now. They haven't got the bomb yet.
Our
Our rock grip now. Our rock grip
I'm
now.
looking, where? Above you, above
And
you,
our
above you.
turret.
They have bombs. They have
top turret,
I
bombs.
need him, he's one shot, I
One shot lethal.
Bombs are court.
Portal's one shot on flag, there's two guys, they're hot weak. Two guys are hot weak.
Last two guys
Where's
are
the
hit.
bomb?
They have it.
They have it on flag, I think.
All right, and there you heard the listening there with Straight Rippin, and it seems like Maniac is so close here, and they have no idea where he is because it seems like, oh, wait a minute, actually, I stand corrected. Bomb has been dropped.
Oh, my
Straight
goodness.
6-0 is going to be able to stop that one.
Maniac almost embarrassing Straight Six, but Straight Six says not going to let that happen. He stays alive, chucks the bomb just a little bit further from his base now, as right now BTH is trying to push in, but Straight Rippin doing a night side, keeping them at bay, and it looks like that bomb's going to reset. No one within the distance, so that bomb is going to reset to the center right now. Sniper rifle in the hands of T-Squared.
And Ryan Noob, just want to point this out. 2 snipers here for Straight Rippin, so you got to be pretty happy about that. Stand corrected, though. Ryan Noob does get shut down. T-Squared now pushing over through the middle, finding Formal. That's going to be one. Can he line up the double kill? No, that player's actually going to back up there, finding another one.
Oh!
That's going to be that shot from T-Squared. Beautifully played. Nice stuff, taking out APG.
Yeah, right there. Now jumping back into ring, challenging Lethal. So confident. T-Squared has been so solid this entire tournament. I think it's safe to say this is the best T-Squared we've seen in a long time.
I couldn't agree more with you. And Straight Tick has the bomb. T-Squared putting body shots, which is going to preempt these players to back up. APG, though, and he's not going to be able to win that one. APG coming out on top. Now let's see here what's going to happen is Roy has the sniper rifle, and I'm going to make my way over to him here, see what's going on. As he's looking around, and he's going to be able to get the headshot on Formal, who jumps up there and pays the price. Roy continuing to look over on the right side.
Yeah, right now Lethal was trying to run that bomb in, but Straight Rippin once again denies that push. We're still tied here, 0-0. No points on the board just yet for either team. About 7 minutes left before we would hit that end of regulation. If these teams are tied at the 15-minute mark, we'll continue through this match as Roy right there missing 2 no-scopes, and he also forced to retreat to the death screen. But Ryan Noob now with the rockets in the middle. Looks like we might have picked up 1 there, not able to pick up 2, so still both teams contesting one another in the middle as we see kills being exchanged back to back to back.
Well, I got to jump over to Lethal, who now has the rockets for Believe the Hype, which means that this could be a good push for them. 1 player over by the snipe, and Straight Sick is going to be a victim of the first rocket, but not going to happen with the second. APG and crew looking to put their attention around the right side of the map here. While Lethal off the respawn, let's see what he's going to do.
Yeah, we'll see right now. APG does have the bomb in hand. Lethal is escorting him. APG now moving around to that snipe tower of the base. It looks like he's now dropped the bomb. We'll see if they're able to make something of this. Bomb is about to reset. They need to make sure they get a grab, and here's APG to do so. Going to get a touch. He secures that. Now Formal clearing the way. Yes, trying to bring this bomb in. He drops it down accidentally. Let's see. He actually goes for the front ramp. That might be a risky angle, but right now might try to go for the arm. And this is our first bomb arm of the day here. Now almost done. Just a few seconds left.
Oh, and it seems like something has happened.
It looks
here.
like, yeah, our referees indicated that something happened in the back, so we're getting word that something happened with one of the players. We'll have to go ahead and check what that was, so we apologize right there, as that match will need to be restarted. But both teams right there, 0-0 off the break. We'll have to see. After break, we'll get a word from our referee as to what might have happened with one of those players. But my goodness, both teams neck to neck. We finally see a little bit of team arming there from BTH.
Yeah, and I think that was largely because Straight probably stopped moving. I mean, the intensity in that matchup was definitely evident. I mean, you know, just Straight trying to push up as much as they could. BTH was the one that came the closest, though, from being able to do it a couple times, especially at the beginning of the game. They just grabbed the bomb and they moved, but it seemed like they were almost poised to do it. But Straight Rippin was there for the stop every time, and that's the thing, right? Between between these teams, I feel like it's just been so evenly matched now. At first, when I looked at the first game there with Warlord CTF, I thought, you know, BTH, this could be a deja vu for them again, right? And then you had the Lockout Team Slayer game happen, which was very, very similar to that STK, Sanctuary/Shrine Team Slayer matchup that happened earlier, where they really let that one just go the distance all the way until the end. Now you have a confident BTH here, but hopefully this restart doesn't rattle them. Yeah, we'll see if they can jump in. Typically what we see from them is that they always start strong, but they don't always maintain that strength throughout the rest of the match. We're going to look to see if they can pull it off on Shrine, but as you said, Shrine, not a map where you can just kind of run in and gun with your team like you can do on Warlord. On Shrine, you need to be a lot more careful with your pushes, and we hear that during the listen-ins, right? The teams are very hesitant. As I said, you can expect to see the teams hold the ball in the middle or near the outside exterior of the enemy's base and wait until they get at least 1 or 2 kills so they can push in with that advantage. Yep, that's right. So we're going to wait for this one to start up here in a little bit. Really sorry about that, guys. Obviously, you guys want to continue to see more awesome Halo action. All we ask of you is to please continue to tweet out and support the stream. Remember, we're giving away this awesome custom Master Chief Collection Xbox One. Just got to tweet at Halo and make sure you're telling people what's going on here and include the stream link. Get social about it, guys. We will see you guys in a very, very quick break. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more Halo action. Assault Shrine. I was going to say Assault Bomb. My bad. That's going to be coming up next. All right, everyone, welcome back to the Halo Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational presented by ESL. There you see the boys on straight Rippin getting ready to go here as we had an unfortunate reset, but the game was tied the entire time. So I guess you could say we're just going right back to square one. That's right. These two teams are going to reset on that match. It sounds like one of the players had a technical issue with the equipment, so that's why you saw that game end screen on the straight Rippin side. So we're going to head, the referees have made the call to restart the match at the 30-minute mark. So we'll once again have 15 minutes of regulation, and these two teams are going to face off once again. And of course, another turning point here. The game, 1-1. Whichever team wins this game is going to be one match away from closing out the series. Yep, that's right. And for Believe the Hype, that would mean that they are one step away from being able to force a second best of 5 against Straight Rippin. For Straight Rippin, if they take this one game away from being crowned the Halo Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational Champions, and also $20,000 richer. Yeah, I want to see a little bit more composure from that Straight Rippin side if they want to win the match, right? I need to see Walshy leading that team and knowing exactly when to time those pushes. It's so critical that you get the bomb to the enemy base and you continue slaying the enemy. The battle is not won when you get the bomb to the base. You need to immediately identify where the enemy is respawning and make sure you neutralize those threats with enough time to get that bomb arm. It's all based on waves, right? That's right. Wave after wave. You can't just do it on one. You have to make sure that, you would be super fortunate if you were able to do it on just one wave of slaying the enemy, right? You have to make sure that you're positioned to be able to protect your bomb carrier so that he can plant the bomb. Because it's not like Griffball, folks, where it's an instant arm, It's one that takes a little time. I think it's like, 3 seconds, perhaps? Yeah, right. Yeah, it's right around that 3 to 5 second mark. We'll see which team is able to get that first arm in. And as we saw, whichever team is able to do that is going to do pretty well in this match. Only one arm would mean a lot, Golden Boy. That's right, guys, and let's go ahead and jump into it. Sorry for the delay there, as it will be Game 3 straight versus Believe the Hype. And Roy on your screen. Roy having a great first start there. Unfortunately, getting picked off at the beginning of this game. And now Sniper Rifle looks like it is in the hands of, on our death screen, we'll go ahead and see what it is. And actually, Formal has that Sniper Rifle, and then Lethal on the other side has the rocket launcher. So good power weapon control early on from BTH. We want to go ahead and switch over to Lethal, who has that the rocket launcher, in the middle of the map, and the bomb's about to reset. So he's just going to stay alive here and try to lock down this area. So often we see players in that spot with the rockets. It's certainly the safest place to be. Yep, and he's getting challenged, as a matter of fact. He's going to lose those rockets. That was a credible push by T-Squared there to take out that player with the rockets. It's not an easy thing to do, to just waltz into ring and kill a player with the rocket launcher, but T-Squared just pulled it off. Yeah, and Formal here with the Sniper Rifle looking to line up a headshot, but he's going to have to back away from that. Teammate with the bomb, that's going to be Maniac, as he's looking to make some moves. Now he's throwing down some body shots, which is going to force those players to have to drop back as there are no shields. Formal looking around. He's not lining up those headshots at all. Pressure, though, going to the front there of ring. as APG is going to get dropped. Maniac trying to advance forward here, and he has Lethal for the help too.
Yeah, Formal push back. They're trying to find that player who's alive around the bonfire. That's the bottom middle entrance to the ring. Unable to finish that kill though, so keeps the sniper rifle out. Hits the back of the headshot on Roy. Nice job there.
Yeah, and that waterfall has gone up. And another one. It's going to be a double kill, killing spree there for Formal. And the bomb has been armed, or is actually being armed presently. And Lethal has the bomb, but no, not going to happen.
Yeah. He was seconds away from getting that arm, and now the bomb has been tossed out. So Straight Rippin able to fight off that onslaught.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say that definitely caught me off guard. I was like, whoa, is Lethal actually in there to be able to make this one happen? It was a slither of a bar away from being able to plant that bomb. Not going to be the case here. Bomb has been reset over to the bottom of ring 1. Comeback kill for T-Squared off the respawn, getting the headshot on Lethal. Finding Maniac as well, lining up the double, but he will get cleaned, and that means Formal will be the one who managed to make that one happen. Formal, of course, having a great start to this game, getting a couple good snipes, thus allowing his teammates to push up, just not able to capitalize just yet.
Yeah, it looks like the bomb is now in the hands of BTH. You saw that player, and that's going to be Formal trying to bring that bomb into the snipe hut. Successfully breaks across enemy lines now, going to try to stay alive in the snipe hut as his team pushes up all on this one side, looking good for this push.
Yeah, well, surely they have to know now where he is, because he put that bomb down, making his way through. This is going to look to be a plant. He's going to be there, about halfway there perhaps, but he stepped away, and he ends up losing that one. So that means Straight Rippin gets the bomb right back and throws it out of their base. That was Roy, as a matter of fact, who tried to make that happen.
Yeah, right now we're going to go ahead and hop on board with someone on the Straight Rippin side. Would love to check out T-Squared to see what he's going to do to get his team control of this map. So far, I've seen a lot of pressure for BTH, but not much of that from Straight. However, Straight has done well to fight off all of the enemy pushes so far.
Yeah, I've been looking here to see who's left alive. I think that's going to be Straight Sick. Never mind, he gets cleared. That's going to be 4 down here. That's what we were talking about, the waves that happen for Believe the Hype. They have to get one wave, get the kills, and a second wave, get the kills, and potentially even have to make a third wave happen in order for them to put this bomb down.
Oh, BTH is pushing in. They've already picked up 1 kill. Make that 2 right now as they have a 4v2. And right now they might try to bring this bomb in. Maniac is about to bring this bomb in right now. We want to switch over to him. We'll see if he can get this arm. The enemy's going to be spawning in the rocks, and he knows it. Does not start the arm. He wants to make sure they have a man advantage before they do so.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Let's go ahead, listen in with Believe the Hype as they're so close to being able to make this plant happen. Let's go ahead and jump into an Astro. Listen in.
2 rock ramp, another one rock ramp.
One shot Roy, one shot Roy. Absolutely.
Yo, bomb respawn, last guy respawn. Last guy respawn,
Bomb
man.
reset. Bomb reset. It's 2 shot. One shot the rocks. He's 2 shot behind the big rock. Absolute. He's just sitting there. Nice.
Got him.
Ring two.
I'm gonna look for our. We're gonna have to slay him like 3 times to get this bomb down. Seriously.
Ring 2.
Our wall.
Ring 1 shot. Got him.
Nice, good job, guys.
Watch the RP.
They have the. Oh no. Our slime's still not up. I don't know where it's at.
I'm pushing the rock.
Our bomb jumping their hut. Our jumping really weak. Straight sick or straight.
Under their turret.
Who's it?
Under their turret. There's 2. I got sniped from snipe.
I got one.
I got sniped from their snipe.
They're courtside bond. They're courtside bond.
Yeah,
really weak.
It was T2.
2 dead. 2 dead.
Roy was
They had a snipe.
Ring 1, ring 2, fighting weak. Watch out, square. Watch out.
Pushing. Got him.
He died.
I'm pushing guys. Run it.
Someone get bombed. Someone get bombed.
No, Hut still. Who's that? It's Roy. Roy's still Hut. Yeah, it was their sniper.
I have rocks, I'm not running that.
Might go under turret or.
Idiot.
I have rocks.
Rocks. They're bomb.
Nice. 2 dead. Good fucking shit, man.
They're flag, the flag, the turret.
They're turret.
Run this.
Rock spawn.
Car. One hit, Matt. One hit our court.
Got him.
Keep playing. They should be rocks. Rock ramp, guys.
I need it back. Rock ramp. Stay alive.
Look guy.
One shot dead.
Right over the shot.
I'll get him. 2 dead. 2 fresh dead. I'm one hit.
I'm watching
Turret. Squared.
Yeah, we.
I'm going for it. Someone get touch. I got a touch, but we need to
I'm
play.
playing him. I have rocks.
I need help.
Coming.
I have a sniper. Hang on.
They're
Nice. One dead.
shot. Ryan
2 dead. 3 dead.
Their bottom sniper ramp. Last guy.
Nice. Go. Get it now.
I got court for you.
Arm it.
Rocks.
Nobody court.
Rocks. Nice, man.
Another one. 2 more.
I got
Let's
it.
go. Man, let's fucking go.
Last 2 are rocks, boys.
I need
Last 2 are
rock
rocks.
Good fucking shit.
Rocks. I need
Rocks are down. They're turret. The bomb killed
Everyone's
me.
alive. No, they're rocks are down.
Oh my goodness, and that was going to be a plant there for Believe the Hype. All the credit has to go to Formal on that one, man, because his snipes, it cleared the way for his team. That's what was missing from Formal here in this series, in that first series that we saw between Straight and Believe the Hype. Now they're looking to take this one, potentially considering how difficult it is to get the bomb into the base.
Yeah, amazing stuff there from Believe the Hype. As we mentioned before the match, not only do you need to kill the enemy team once, but you need to be ready for their respawn. Formal not only picks up that triple kill, but also picks off 2 more players to secure that plant. They go up 1-0.
Yeah, Formal looking around ring 3, finding Roy, laying down some fire there, and he's going to be able to get the clean shot as Roy will fall victim there. Now Formal on the move as he finds T-Squared, who hits him with the noob combo.
Great play
and he
there
is
from
going to get
T-Squared.
support from his
and
teammate.
looks like a Ryan Noob might be sneaking arming right now. No, BTH knows that Ryan Noob is there, and they take him out. Looks like no one in position, potentially Straight Sig, if you want to switch over to him, is in position to run that bomb, but he knows he is up against quite some odds there, so that bomb is going to reset. He, however, does have a sniper rifle in his back pocket. We'll see if he has any ammo in that rifle in just a moment.
Yeah, he's hasn't taken it out just yet because he knows that players are going to be around the vicinity. Not sure if he's burned all the bullets on it. But APG and Formal getting a couple key kills there. Meanwhile, APG will fall to Straight Sick. And he actually dropped the sniper rifle, so yeah, he had nothing on that. Now pushing forward to the ring means that he's going to look to establish control here. But that pressure, though, from forward, that's actually going to be Formal there. Clean shot and a killing spree for Straight Sick.
Yeah, right there, a nice job. We're starting to see some nice work from the Straight Rippin squad as they're laying down some map control. Straight Sick also shooting everything in sight.
Yeah,
unfortunately, Roy drops in front of him, so he's going to retreat and try to control ring as well.
And he's going to bring out that shotgun shot into body again, and that means another kill for him. But no, Ryan Noob now with the bomb. He's just trying to bring that right through the middle of the map, and that's not really going to amount to all that much considering he's getting pressured, though, from ring. Two sides, as a matter of fact, with Roy now making moves.
Yeah, right now looks like the Straight Rippin still desperately trying to get control of this center structure. They've been unable to do so thus far, but on a map like Shrine, you need to ensure that you are locking down that area. You can't just, try to pull a sneaky arm and get the bomb all the way across the map. This is a significantly larger map and more of a distance to traverse if you want to arm the bomb than on Warlord.
Yeah, bomb has reset. Maniac, though, had to drop out of that one. Formal, though, was one shot. Roy able to find him. And the thing about I like about Roy is how effective he is, right? I mean, he's just always laying down shots, always looking for someone, and it just happens that they're one shot. That's the thing about Roy, man. Off the respawn, effective from the beginning. But now, though, those snipes coming through, Roy having to drop back. Who was that with the sniper on the BTH side?
Let's see, that looks like it might be APG if you want to go over to him. He does have that sniper rifle in hand. Going to try to lock down map control. First team hits. Oh, looks like one body shot there. But that sets his team up nicely to be able to push up on the map. Like we talked about a lot yesterday, Golden Boy. Just hitting those body shots with the sniper rifle provides an avenue that you can push up and start to challenge the enemy, and they're going to be forced back.
Yeah, there's again, the sniper, it's always good when you get the one shot, one kill. Don't get me wrong, headshots are awesome. But if you can put those body shots in and just be effective, that means that your teammates are getting so much out of you. But now on the other side, Lethal, he is looking to make some moves here. And Bravo, you pointed him out specifically. Why was that?
Yeah, he's just had a nice cleanup on his base. Did really well to clean out those players that were a threat in his base. Now he can push out. That's so important, Golden Boy. You don't want to let any enemy players on a map like Shrine get behind you, because if you start to push up and last second realize that there's a player drilling you in the back with a lot of bullets, it's going to spell disaster.
Yeah, and back over to Formal here, who, never mind, we'll just stay with him off the respawn to see what's going on. Obviously, BTH feeling comfortable here, considering that they have that one plant to their name. But as you heard, enemy has the bomb, and looking at some of the Straight guys, not sure who that is. I think that might be Straight Sick who has it in his general area. But of course, BTH just looking to continuously stop any kind of pushes that Straight Rippin has lined up for them.
Yep, and that bomb does reset. So in a moment, Golden Boy, we're at the 20-minute mark, which means we have about 5 minutes left in regulation. BTH still applying the pressure. In a moment, I'd love to go over to a Straight Rippin listen in to see how they're going to get back in this match. Of course, they're only one plant away from being tied up and sending us to overtime.
Jump side, go jump side.
Getting ring 3.
The rock spawn, back rock spawn.
I'll get shots on him in a second.
Formal weak, back rock.
Sniping at the
He's really weak. He's gonna get me.
Fuck.
Fuck, I jumped out. I maxed it. My bad.
We're
In
three
the
dead,
rocks.
they jump
In the
up.
rocks. They're jump up.
Sniping on street to
Might
ring
be
2
the
now.
jump up.
We're 3 dead. We're 3 dead. He's 2 guys in ring.
Mind you, Corey. Charge that guy.
I died. He's one shot.
Weak
One
to
shot
rock
to jump
ring
up.
two.
He's absolute. He's their
Our
wall.
street now.
We don't know where bomb is
Ring
at.
2. I'm
Our
looking.
street, two of them.
Two guys on street. They're both weak.
To our street.
They both have lots of shots.
Our
Another
jump
ring
up.
2.
He's our jump up window weak.
Phoenix
Dead. Nice job,
Nice
guys.
pick.
All right, let's go. One's on our snipe.
Our courtyard sniping.
Our turret.
Our turret.
turret's weak.
On our turret,
Our
weak.
courtyard
Formal.
sniping.
Weak guys.
Our courtyard sniping.
He's really weak. Lethal's one shot. Our court. Lethal's absolute our court.
Watch out our turret. Dude, our turret. Under turret still. He's right. I have death screen. He's coming to flag. No, he's still under turret. Going back to flag ramp.
picked up
Going
the
back to
bomb.
flag ramp.
He's our flag ramp.
right
Our
now.
flag ramp.
One
Bomb's
shot with
weak,
bomb.
our
Inside
sniping
your
our
turret.
turret.
Sniping your turret. Two
Sniping
guys
our
on
turret,
base.
Tom. Sniping our turret.
We gotta kill these guys that are flagged, dude. Our back
I have
flag
the
ramp. Our back flag ramp. One
Back
shot.
rocks, one shot.
Another guy was here. Another
Ring
guy was
2 is
here.
weak. One shot.
I got one.
Two dead. Maniac
flag
and
still
lethal.
somewhere.
Maniac and lethal. Find him.
Alright, sniping up.
Sniper should be up at
They just grab bomb.
18:30.
And they're
Got our flag.
I built.
He's dead.
Nice.
Last guy's ring 2.
A sniper should be up in 15 seconds.
I'm leaving the bomb.
I'm going the rock jump to ring 2.
Our sniper might be up in
Our
15
Yo, we
seconds.
only have 3 minutes. We only have 3 minutes.
Street.
Yeah, we have to
Our
make
street in the
pushes.
car.
APG weak, they're
One
blocked.
shot. Ring 2, Maniac.
Guys, rockets come up at 18 flat.
The rock
Let's
jump
try
right
to
now.
get
The rock jump
I don't
right
know
now.
where ring 2
Yep.
went.
2 dead.
Do the last one, do the last
1 on 2. May go ring 3. Our
I'll
jump up.
jump up. Lethal has shots our wall.
He's our wall.
2 shots.
I have a death screen. He's gonna go
still
our
our
street,
wall.
maybe.
He's
No,
still
he's
sitting
still
our wall.
I'm gonna see.
He's pushing our
Rockets should
street
be
now.
up any
Pushing our
second,
street.
like in
Pushing our
15
street.
seconds, rockets should be up.
Shots on him. He's
One shot,
weak. 2
ring
shots.
Weak ring 2.
Ring 2 from their jump up. He's going ring 3
I have
probably.
the nade.
Ring
On our
3.
wall.
And
Sniping
our
our
car
hut. Sniping our hut. I got one.
Our car weak,
I'm
guys.
getting sniped.
Sniping
One
our
shot car.
snipe.
One shot
Sniping at
car.
our snipe.
Keep distracting over there, guys.
Sniping
Keep
at our
distracting.
snipe.
Keep shooting.
Yes,
Two
sniping
dead.
at our
2 dead.
snipe.
He's got a sneak arm.
I
shooting.
got sniped.
Oh.
Stay alive, Ryan. Stay alive. Nice shot, dude.
Kill the guy at our hut.
Stay alive.
Rockets
dude,
should be
just
up.
try to
Rockets should be up. Try to help Ryan.
I'm going now. Going for rockets.
Charging
Alright,
Ryan,
he's
charging
dead.
Ryan.
He'll die.
He's
He'll die.
Under the turret.
He's sniping one shot our hut.
Ring 2 guys. I'm dead. They're gonna get rockets.
We gotta
They're
kill
rockets
Maniac.
right now.
I got
They
Maniac.
have rockets. They have
There's
rockets.
2 guys
our
in
window.
ring.
Rockets
2
our
guys in
window.
ring.
Rocket guys
Two
are
guys in
our
ring.
street.
Double team car
He's
guy
gonna
when
be
we
our
spawn.
street, maybe. They ran.
They have
threw
sniper.
it our
They have
car.
sniper and rockets, I believe. Our
Staring
carbine
at
right
ring.
now. Our carbine right now. And our courier. There's carbine. They're carbine.
He's got
carbine.
rockets. They're carbine. I'm weak.
Our jump up weak. Maniac 2 shots.
Our street, one
And
shot
our
car.
Nice.
Fuck, I died.
And our
They
car.
jump up. Their jump up.
Yep.
Go
They
in.
jump up right now.
You guys were our
He's
jump up.
Devon weak. A little
You guys
bit
were
weak.
our
They're
jump
wall,
up.
they're wall.
Our rocks, guys.
I can't.
Maniac.
I can't look
He
yet.
might be in ring 1, Tom.
I'm
2
helping. I'm
guys.
helping
Dude, our
jump
jump
up.
up. 2 guys. 2 guys. Corey.
Rock
One
shot
shot.
or rock jump.
I got
Another
one.
guy, Corey.
I need help.
Just. I have a death screen.
I'm
if you
looking,
can see
Corey.
us.
They're just gonna go for slays.
On me.
Last couple
Nice,
minutes.
Corey.
I'm 1 shot.
Our jump up, 2 shots. Maniac.
I died.
Really weak.
Maniac
Really
and
weak on
rocks.
rocks.
2
guys-
guys. 2
one
guys.
rocket
Middle.
weak.
One's dead.
All right, and there was that listening there with straight ripping, and you heard Walshy say it. They're just going to go in there for kills. They're going to continue to slay them, right? I mean, that's kind of what's been working out for them here. And looking over to see what's going on with the rest of BTH's Formal's off the respawn. Believe the hype. Definitely looking good here to take this one. I tell you, man, if they could force his second best of 5 series, that would be insane.
Yeah, straight ripping right there. Looked like they look like a solid team right now. They're stopping nearly every rush. However, BTH did get that 1 pull, mainly due to Formal's incredible sniping. And right now, that might be enough to secure them the victory in Game 3.
Wait, that's going to be 4 down for straight ripping, by the way. Bear that in mind as they're going to be spawning over by the rocks. Formal is going to drop back and get that sniper for his team, and we saw what happened when Formal had the snipe before. He ends up getting a body shot there. I saw some hit markers show, so it did connect. And looking around, bomb's going to reset. Formal back on the bridge, though, with his sniper rifle in hand, which is good for them because, again, just to reiterate, this is the situation where Formal came up huge and they were able to push that bomb in for a plant.
Yeah, right now, like you said, it's still Formal with this sniper. They're in a really good position, finds a player, but right now might get caught off guard, tries to go for the no-scope, unable to hit that. So Straight Rippin once again taking Formal down, but not to worry for BTH right now, even though they are 2 dead. Actually, Straight Rippin in a good position. I might have spoken too soon now, as Ryan Noob is moving the bomb into the base, crossing across enemy lines, might also pick up the sniper, does so, looking for the rock spawn from the enemy, and there they are popping up on his screen. He needs to keep moving the bomb, though. They've only got 30 seconds, Golden Boy.
Yeah, 30 seconds remaining here. This is all up to Ryanu pretty much, is it? With the sniper rifle in hand, this is going to be huge. Ryanu pushing forward with his teammate. This is it for them, guys. This is it. Straight ripping, trying to figure out how to make this happen. Ryanu looking for any kind of angle. 15 seconds here. Bomb is going to reset. This could be the opportunity that they need if Ryanu can connect with a couple of snipes here. No, not going to be the case, but Roy now pushing forward. Not going to be the case for him either. Straight sick on the other side.
And that is
going to wrap it up.
We see Straight Rippin ending that game as we do hit the 15-minute mark, the end of regulation. BTH securing that bomb, and I have to say, MVP of the game going to Formal, on fire with 7 consecutive kills to get that bomb arm. Great stuff there, as you see Straight Rippin a little bit defeated after that Game 3. Now they're down 2-1 in the series.
Oh, man. I mean, Straight Rippin looked to be in a position to make that happen, but one thing I would say is that Believe the Hype made themselves scarce in that situation. They did not poke their heads out. They did not needlessly challenge. They knew that Believe the Hype, Straight Rippin was going to charge and charge and charge. And let's take a look here at some of the stats. Maniac 22 and 19. Formal on the other side, 41-22.
Let's talk
Need
about
I
that
say
for a
more?
second, Golden Boy. No one else in the match has broken 30 kills. However, Formal here dropping 41 kills, clear and away the MVP of his team and also of that match.
But I got to point out to APG with 23 assists, nearly as many assists as he had kills, involved in what was that, nearly 50 gun battles. That's crazy when you think about it. I mean, he's just laying down fire as much as he possibly can. That kind of stuff should not go unnoticed. But of course, a huge credit to Formal on that one plant that BTH was able to get, because without his snipe, you know, Straight Rippin would have collapsed on the bomb, but Formal was able to keep them away, and my goodness, that was just so well played.
Yeah, it was incredible timing on that main slaying, making sure he cleared the path for his team to arm that lone bomb. Great stuff from Formal, as you see him right there, very composed. You know, look, their demeanor right there, you know, they weren't too, looks like too much smiles on their face. They're actually just ready to head straight into Game 4 and force a second series.
Yeah, well, of course, with that being said, though, I'm actually looking at the screen there. It seems like the guys in Believe the Hype are going for the old bathroom break. So that means, and that's actually a pretty cool mental thing, too, because what that means is they're going to take their time. Right, they're gonna relax for a second. They're gonna talk with one another, and they're gonna be in an environment that is not in that pod, right? In that pod, which means that.
I mean, it could go either way. It could go either way, Golden Boy. Typically, you know, when you're in these soundproof booths communicating with your team, you do get sort of into a groove, right? And what they need to do, they need to make sure that they stay and they keep this momentum. And what they have in this series, I could easily see them, you know, taking this King of the Hill lockdown and taking the entire series. That's all they need. If they do win King of the Hill lockdown Game 4 or Team Slayer on Warlord Game 5, we'll force a second series, best of 5. And technically, the reason for that is Straight Rippin in a double elimination tournament has not lost a series yet. So what Believe the Hype actually needs to eliminate Straight Rippin once and then beat them again in the losers bracket, if you will, to win the series. And worth noting on that topic, Golden Boy, is the fact that I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, TCM may be the only team to take a game off of Straight Rippin in this tournament. I believe they went 2-0 throughout the entire winners bracket, with the exception of TCM.
Interesting. I believe you're correct there. I think they 2-0'd SDK. And yeah, you're right. And
worth noting, of course, we all talked about it. Will TCM make a splash in the North American Halo scene? Of course, they're right now the top-ranked UK Halo team. So, yeah, worth noting that they did take that game from Straight Rippin in that first round.
Yeah, that's right, guys. We also want to let you all know that this event is a part of Halo Fest, which is a celebration of all things Halo, and it's a very exciting time here, of course, with the Master Chief Collection coming out Monday. There will be plenty more fun in Halo Fest. This is kind of just a kickoff to it. So, of course, we want to thank everyone for joining us here, and also tweet us at Halo and at ESL. Big thank you to ESL for the production, as well as allowing us to use this amazing studio here in Burbank, California. And by the way, just want to give that thanks and shout out to Astro Gaming as well as Twitch. If you guys are watching on Twitch TV, thank you so much. And of course, for using Astro Gaming headphones, which have just become synonymous with competitive Halo. With that said, we're going to go to a brief break, because I see the players actually getting ready and getting in the booth. So when we come back, we're going to have game number 4. It's going to be, what is this, Lockdown King of the Hill. Will Straight Rippin be able to force Game 5, or will we see Believe the Hype take this one to a second best of 5 here in the Grand Finals? Find out after the break. Back to the Halo Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational presented by ESL. Golden Boy and Bravo here as we have a great series in front of us with Straight Rippin versus Believe the Hype for the Grand Finals here at this event. And also the winner of this will take home $20,000 and a beautiful trophy that's actually conveniently placed near that warthog down there. So yeah, some exciting times indeed, Bravo.
Yeah, some great stuff there from Believe the Hype. Securing that win. I think after we saw that first match played out, and as I speak right now, King of the Hill on lockdown is being loaded up, so we're going to jump into that match in just a second. But Believe the Hype clearly dominating Shrine Assault. A really nice performance from them. Even though they only had one arm, they had several opportunities where they did lock that base down, and Formal stepped up when he needed to, and we didn't see that from the Straight Rippin side. Right, no players making an effort and making big plays to get that bomb arm in, and as a result, BTH goes up 2-1 in the series, but next up is Lockdown King of the Hill. Either BTH will win series number 1 and force series number 2, or Straight Rippin will force Game 5 in series 1.
Yeah, I mean, pressure's on for Straight here because this is their opportunity to be able to, well, I shouldn't say close it out, but, make sure that they're not, giving into that Game 5. And let's go ahead and hop right into this here, or for that second series. That's something that they want to avoid. Straight Rippin's T-squared actually going down right to the bottom, over to bottom blue, and he's hoping to see if he can find one person that's going to be Maniac, and he's not going to be able to win that one.
Surprisingly long flank there from T-squared. Got met under glass, and actually that sword is now going to fall into the hands of Maniac, who's going to pick that up. So we'll see if he can make his way over to the BR tower. As we've been talking about all weekend, first priority on this map is locking down control of the big tower, the battle rifle tower, because that's going to set you up for success on the hill at the 14-minute mark. That's Hill B.
Yep, that's right. And, it's the BR Tower as well as the D Hill. Those are the two hills that are so critical here. The D Hill because it feeds into E, and on top of which with the BR, I mean, it's just a power position on the map that is really desired. Now, A really not getting a lot of time here, which is what we expected, as there's just some garbage time left on the hill. Straight Rippin, though, looking to set up, and I believe that they are by B. Yes, they are, so they're going to be able to rack up a little bit of time here as Ryan will be hanging out, and he gets picked off. Back to Roy here, who is hanging out back at the ramp.
Roy needs to stay alive right here, force his team to spawn right with him at the battle rifle tower and also in the library so they can secure control here, but it looks like a few players spawning in blue. Roy, nice job there with T-squared to work together and finish that player who charged up the tower. Roy backing down with the sword. Nice job here, but he's going to get pegged in the back just a bit. They need to keep this area locked down.
Yeah, what is Roy trying to do here? I mean, is it all just because now that he has a sword, I mean, he's playing the hill, but he needs someone in there with him, right? Shouldn't he be playing that, the back ramp?
Right now he's playing dual roles. He's also patrolling the top of the tower with the sword and getting hill time. Ideally, he needs a teammate to swing over here with him so that he can wreak havoc with that energy sword.
Yeah, and look at T-squared. They're waiting to see if anyone's going to be coming up through S3. He's just hanging around, getting that loitering medal. But wait a minute, pressure coming from the top of the lift as Roy's going to have to run away from this one. And with only 1 second left, now it's going to be all for C. And that means that the blue team is going to get this one, and hopefully for them, try and get back into this game.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on with Believe the Hype right now. I like what I'm seeing from Lethal, though. A nice job there to take over that battle rifle tower, regain control of this power position, trying to stay alive desperately as the player is pushing against him. Gets that grenade kill. That's huge. 2 kills now, but 30 points on the board there for Straight Rippin. BTH, of course, still in this. We're very early on in this match, and Lethal needs to back down.
Yeah, that's right. Well, let's go ahead, hop into an Astro listen-in with Believe the Hype, see what's going on with them as Lethal's fighting for his life on top of the BR tower.
He's gonna kill me.
Over him, TJ, I'll help you.
One shot top here. One shot top here. He has sword top here, one shot. He's going top opener.
I have no ammo.
That's one's the big one. Yeah, that's one. Shortcut.
Top mid, going S2. S2, 2 of them. S3.
S2.
3 top mid.
3 top mid.
That's one.
Library entrance with sword. In library entrance with sword. One shot behind him. One shot S3. One shot S3.
Absolutely, guys.
Ryan.
You're one.
Dead.
Open ramp.
Ryan never died, guys, at S3.
Open ramp.
I think I killed him.
BR2.
Sword top mid weak. Sword top mid 2 shot. Nice. That's one on me, Ryan.
One shot.
Nice, Brad. One shot. Behind mid. BR3 Nick. Run back. Don't shot.
I hit him with a nade bottom middle.
I got him.
I don't know where BR3 is. Good shit, guys.
I don't think he's BR3 anymore.
He is. One shot straight to the
top BR. Nice. Good job.
Top here. Coming library bridge behind you.
Top mid. Going to library entrance.
They killed me. 2 in library.
I'll watch them.
Another one. 1 hit. 2 in
library entrance. Absolute. 1 guy's front BR2. Keep milking this, Brad. One dead.
Stay alive.
Library entrance again.
I spawned
I'm watching. He can't push you. I'm watching, Brad.
I spawned BR.
Watch that middle, man. Top middle. Library entrance, 1 shot. I can't watch bottom mid. Somebody else watch it.
He's not. Don't worry. He's going.
Yo, guys, in green, in bomb blue. Elbow, definitely. Top blue, straight 6. Top elbow, straight 6.
Elbow, 1 shot.
One shot, bottom blue.
He's still there. He's not moving. Nice shot. And top blue.
Oh my God.
Under glass.
2 more mid. Last two in hill. And
One shot. Matt live. One dead.
I got 1. 3 dead. Last guy in hill. Last guy's in hill.
I'm going for
I have an 8 on it.
Watch
running blue. Watch running back blue.
One shot, Ryan. He dropped.
BR. Sword spawn, guys. Sword spawn.
Sword. I got nades on him.
One hit. Nice.
Okay.
One shot, dead.
Yo, elbow. Matt elbow.
I have sword.
Under glass. Sitting elbow.
Nice job. Blue killed me.
Bottom mid. I got you.
Sword's up.
Nice.
Go for
Keep
sword.
working up, guys. Just hide.
Go for
I'm watching.
sword.
Hey, guys. And BR1. Nice. BR1 dead.
Yo, blue name me.
I'm just making.
Swords up.
I'm gonna die. Yo, buy me from blue.
TJ, keep looking at sword. I'm looking, Nick. Yeah, they can't
One
push you from sword.
shot, blue ramp.
He's challenging. No, he's backed up. He's naming you.
No. S2. TJ, S1 sniping right now.
He knows about you. Two and
Yo,
hill.
one shot us too. One shot us one. Ryan.
I got him. Nice kill. Still under glass.
He'll move.
He'll move, guys.
Come in, Roy, weak.
He's weak.
From BR.
Two shots, last guy.
BR2.
Go in the library. TJ, right there.
Top blue.
I got him. Nice.
Last guy.
I got shot by top blue. Top blue.
Get some milk, milk.
I'm in a minute.
I spot it. Yo, bottom mid, BR1.
I'm watching my blue guys. Watch my sniper.
BR1, open rep weak. Elbow.
He's one shot.
Elbow weak, straight
I got him. Nice. I don't see
BR3 weak. 2 squared.
Josh.
Yeah, I died. BR3, top BR. Another one.
Stay alive. Remember, guys, keep him out.
That's one. On Nick.
Nice shit.
There's another guy.
I got BR3.
Nice.
That's 3 dead.
Watch blue spawn.
Top blue. Got him. Nice, Nick.
I'm
gonna go top BR. I'm at BR right now.
Yeah, I'm coming right now, Brad.
One's BR1. One's BR. Gonna open ramp.
Yeah, open ramp now, Brad.
Top BR1, nice. Top BR. BR3. BR3 absolute.
He's 2 shots down. Two there.
2 people at BR3.
Got one. I don't know where they're going.
I'm pushing underneath with sword.
Top blue.
Yeah, Nick, go.
top blue guys, top
It's
blue
gonna be BR3.
Top blue and BR3.
Yeah.
Stay alive.
I'm gonna die.
Next one.
Roy's one shot. Oh my god.
Roy's absolute BR3.
Got top blue still.
One shot BR3, Roy.
Absolute
right
side.
A great listening there from Believe the Hype, courtesy of our friends over at Astro. But man, I mean, the communication for one has been stellar. And also another thing to highlight is just how Formal has been playing. I mean, he has been a hawk with that sniper.
Yeah, Formal putting on a show the entire weekend now, fighting in this grand final series. Maniac as well, locking down this area. They're doing pretty well to make sure that the enemy team does not get control of B. Right now, might get this lunge. Unfortunately, misses that lunge, hits it against the ledge of that wall. So now this entire BTH roster is going to be pushing in. We'll see what Lethal's up to. Switch over to him as he's now going back to the RM, trying to lock down control of this area.
A quarter shields as he's finally going to get this one regenerated. Now looking forward, Roy is going to fall to the headshot there and the revenge medal to boot. Lethal trying to stay up though as he was getting shot from multiple angles. APG on the other side of the map there, actually dealing with a lot of problems. And let's jump over to Straight Sick, who has control of B, and he's just continuing to support his teammate. And look at the score here, guys, 79-72. Straight Rippin is looking to come back into this game.
Yeah, we're about to have a tie game now. Hill moves to C, 76-79. Let's hop on board with Stray Rippin with an Astro listen and see if they can regain control of the game.
Lift it. One shot.
Nice.
I'm pushing us too.
They can come to you.
S3 sniping weak.
One shot us two.
I died. BR3.
Lethal, one shot
You don't
us
have any help up top,
BR3
Tom.
Lethal
Stay
is one
alive
shot.
time. Stay alive time. Wait till someone distracts.
I got Lethal. Lethal's gonna die.
S3
One shot. I got him.
S3.
S3, he's gonna be
I'm looking,
focused
I'm
behind him.
Sniping, top snipe weak, and top BR.
I'll shoot him.
Top
I
BR.
got top snipe.
And top BR.
Top BR.
BR2.
I'm backing him up.
I'm on open ramp.
BR2, one shot.
I'll get him. I got
Weak
Formal.
BR2.
And that last guy.
I'm
Last
gonna
side back BR. I have sniper.
Alright. I'm top BR. I'm top BR. Top BR, one shot.
Hill's moving in 18 seconds over to
I
snipe.
died.
Library spawn.
We have a great setup right now.
Where?
We have BR3
I'm
and
gonna
library.
throw this off.
At snipe 2. Snipe 1 on.
I threw it off.
Alright.
Sniper's
Sniper's
off.
Under glass,
I'll
under
get
glass.
the
Go to snipe,
time
Ryan.
on that, like, I guess 6:30.
Underglass got me.
Hide, Ryan. Hide.
Underglass.
I died, dude.
Alright,
BR3 killed
where's the
me.
build moving?
I killed B3. S3. I died.
Back BR behind you.
Back BR behind you. Back BR
I'm
now.
trying to get lethal. Fuck.
Alright,
The
just
guy back BR and
They're
top
gonna have
BR.
BR and
top
snipe.
BR still.
They got BR
Yeah,
and
top
snipe.
BR.
Top BR and
Top
top
BR
snipe.
sweet.
Choose a side and push out. Choose a side and
One
push
shot top
out.
BR Maniac.
We need to try to push low.
Two guys on Ryan weak.
I got Maniac.
I got one.
Two dead.
I'm elbow.
Behind me under glass.
He's weak under glass.
Last 2 S1.
One shot. They're both one shot.
I got one.
Job.
Did you get RPG?
No, he's still there.
S1 weak.
He's one shot. Dead.
Nice.
Watch me on one shot.
Hold this.
Watch me under glass.
One top middle.
Already top mid.
Sniper might be
One shot
up.
shortcut. I got him. I got double.
Nice. All dead.
Look and see if
Watch
sniper's
blue.
up.
Yeah,
Watch
top
blue.
BR. Top BR weak. Top BR. Oh my god.
At BR2.
I died.
I got
Sniper's up.
sniper.
We have
Top center. I'm
sniper.
watching
We have
top center.
sniper.
I'm watching
I'm
top
watching
center. Watch
elbow.
lowest snipe.
Just
Watch
look at
lowest
what's
snipe. Watch lowest snipe.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
now.
Alright,
Now.
Under glass already.
I'm coming.
You're good.
Watch
You got
elbow.
time.
Watch elbow, Roy.
Yep.
You're good.
I'm getting naded.
Just back up.
Alright,
They're all low.
top mid.
They're all low. They're all low.
Yeah, under glass already.
Alright, moving bomb glass.
Fuck you. I got naded.
Mid BR. He's going
I got
library.
naded on him.
Guys, we have
I got
a
naded on
right
bottom
now.
mid.
I'm looking
Take your
library.
time
I'm
to get
pushing
the
library.
missile.
I'm
I got
pushing
naded on
library.
I died. There may be a snipe. I
got one.
Snipe one.
I have sword.
Nice. One shot.
One shot at sword, I think. Hill, one shot.
Yep.
Nice.
Job.
Two dead.
Milk
All dead.
that,
All
milk that,
dead.
milk that, milk
I'm in.
that.
Dude,
I got it, Corey.
sword.
I got it.
Alright.
We don't see
Watch
smoke
blue.
jump.
Watch
blue.
Library spawn and
Bottom
blue
in
spawn.
from blue weak.
Blue and
I'm
library
dead.
spawn.
Bottom in from
And
blue
open
weak,
ramp.
dude.
I need help.
Bottom BR in a second.
Bridge,
Bottom
big
BR.
vehicle.
One shot.
BR. At BR.
Library entrance and top blue.
Milk.
I mean, top.
I'm in it.
Top middle.
One shot
One shot top
top middle.
middle. One shot top
Going
middle.
where? Going where?
He's type side. I need
Down
help.
front top. Yeah.
I'm naded.
Top
I'm one
middle
shot. Bottom BR and in hill. Bottom
Keep
BR
on
and in
hill,
hill.
keep on
Top mid, one
Over
shot.
ramp now.
I killed top
Get
mid.
hill, guys.
I'm looking
Get
over
hill.
ramp.
They're milking.
We can
Two
give
guys
up
in
a-
hill. Two guys BR side hill. They're sitting in the same spot in the corner.
One shot
One shot in hill.
formal.
One shot in hill.
Where's hill
Where's
moving?
Hill moving?
It's
Gonna
top
move
middle.
top center. Gonna move top center.
Under glass still, I think. Yeah, definitely under glass.
They're at BR. They have to be at BR somewhere. Library. Watch library.
I'm
at sniper.
Bottom BR going open ramp
Over
soon.
ramp, one shot lethal. Got him.
Looking.
I'm getting
Other
hill.
one,
I'm getting hill. I'm getting hill.
Bottom BR. Bottom BR.
I'm looking.
Leave him bottom
Where
BR.
they spawning?
Leave him. Leave
Snipe
him.
two. Snipe two.
Kill
I
that
got dated.
guy.
I'm one shot.
I left him. I'm top BR.
One shot
Hey,
BR.
that's one.
One shot
I
BR
died, I
two.
died.
That's one.
Top BR
Stay
two.
alive.
Snipe 2, snipe
Stay
2,
alive.
guys.
You guys snipe 2, Tom.
What's the guy BR2, dude?
Top center. Top center.
Top center, one
Nice,
shot.
Corey. Nice play, Corey.
Got it.
Sniper
Shot
at
that.
snipe. Sniper at snipe, Corey. Be careful.
All right.
Watch over ramp.
Blue, close up.
Back,
Corey,
got me.
Corey,
I'm
back,
at
Corey,
snipe. I'm at
snipe.
snipe.
I got him.
I'm at snipe. I'm at snipe.
Nice shot,
Right,
Brian.
top blue. Top blue and sniper.
I got sniper.
Last
Top
blue.
Oh, wow. What a listen-in, but straight ripping. I mean, again, you know, one thing to kind of point out as well is the intensity always there. But you made an interesting observation about, about Ryan. He wasn't really reacting to his call-outs, while straight ripping, though, really doesn't matter because they're currently going to be in the lead by a sizable amount.
Yeah, and the reason I said that, it's particularly interesting because they were able to rack up a lot of time on that bottom D hill, and you heard players being called out, bottom blue, bottom glass. Ryan Noob with the sniper rifle didn't even react to those call-outs. Some snipers might be tempted to help out their team immediately. Instead, Ryan Noob holds his ground at snipe 2, watches open ramp, watches library entrance, and it let them get quite a bit of time. They now lead 150 to 118.
Yeah, good lead for them as B is going to be right for the picking, and it seems as if there's no one in an area to be able to capitalize on this one for either team. Although, of course, looking here, BTH a lot closer, though, considering that they spawned. But how long will they be able to rack up time is the question, as they're down by about 20 or so.
Ryan Noob going for a bold push there, not able to convert, so Roy and T-Squid are now stuck over at the Battle Rifle Tower and Blue, respectively. We'll see if they can go ahead now. T-Squid, the only player alive. BTH now poised to put up quite a bit of time on the clock. They are narrowing that lead now, 150 to 139, 10-point game.
Yeah, but the C hill comes up, right, which means, you're going to get a sizable amount of time. From there, maybe like 15 seconds, 20 seconds. But it is all about the D hill that will be moving forward. That's where straight ripping were actually able to come back into this game here and establish all that time was because of the control in the D hill. Follow that with what Ryan Noob did on E.
And right now, 154 to 139, just under 3 minutes left in the clock. Both teams, of course, want to win this match. If BTH wins, that'll be their third game of the series and sending us to a second best-of-5 series. However, Straight Rippin can force Game 5 here. And as a reminder, that Game 5 would be Team Slayer Warlord. Straight Rippin in position to do so right now if they maintain this lead.
All right, and looking here to see what's going on. Of course, BTH really close here. I mean, again, like Bravo said, this could be the chance they get to reset this series and be able to go into the second series of play, the second best of 5, 165, 139, 2 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. Taking a look now at APG was a sniper. He's going to get a body shot there, preempting that player to have to back up. And he's just going to continue to lay down some fire, waiting to see if that nade's going to connect, and it does not. But still, though, needless to say, 1 second, that's really not going to matter all that much. Here comes the D-Hill. This is going to be the important one, guys, and it seems like BTH is going to be there so that this way they can get enough time possible. Maniac pushing in alongside. He gets taken out. Looking forward to seeing what Formal's going to do, though, because oh, never mind. He actually got taken out, and that was Roy with the sniper.
That's right, Roy with the sniper rifles. A lot of chaos happening now towards the bottom of the map, Golden Boy. Neither team able to secure complete control, but Lethal is now in the hill as you see another player from that other team dropping down.
Man, this matchup has been so intense. 20 points separate these two teams. BTH trying to fight their way back in, and these 20 points on this hill could be it for them. Roy pushing in. Can he do it? No, not going to be the case here. Now it's up for Ryan to see if he can break his hill, and now it's going to be a tied game, and BTH is taking the lead.
Oh, Lethal kills him right there. Nice job there. We are a tie game. That sniper is down on the sniper ramp. We'll see if anyone can grab that. Of course, they can watch that bottom lane very easily and control the rest of this hill as we go to bottom E.
Yeah, Ryan Noob, or actually, I stand corrected. Straysick made the call out, 175 to 173 now. Maniac trying to push in. He's going to get taken out. Looking over at Ryan Noob and Roy as they continue to patrol this E area. Pressure coming from the bottom of the lift, though. You can see as Ryan Noob pushing through. No shields, too. Now, where are the guys in BTH
yeah, here
located?
Comes the push. It looks like BTH is mostly located bottom BR and sword area. We can show Lethal right now. He's about to push into the hill. Right now, challenging is about to pick up that kill on Straysick, and they do finish right there, giving them an advantage with the sword now. Going to try to rush in, but he finds a lot of resistance, trying desperately to stay alive, but can't do so.
But Formal, though, is going to be be in a position to make something happen, though, as it's going to be a tied game here, folks. When there you have it, tied game for them, as Maniac's going to be inside of E. Pressure's on, 14 seconds, 183, 181, 2 seconds separating them. If BTH wins this, they will reset the series. Maniac holding this down, extending it, and yes, no, wait, this is going to do it. Let's see what's going on here, as T-Square is going to be in, and no, not going to be the case. 185, 183, BTH is going to take this one to a second best-of-5 series.
Oh my gosh, and right at the end, Straight Rippin had 2 players coming into Hill to get that time, but BTH doing just enough to win that match narrowly by 2 seconds, 185 to 183. Incredible stuff from them. We're going to a second best-of-5 series.
I cannot believe it. Believe the hype, winning that one by the skin of their teeth. Let's take a look at some of the stats here and see what's going on. So first, APG, 22, 25, 18 assists on his part. Standout again has to be Formal, 30 kills with 27 deaths, 11 assists. On the other side, Ryan Oob having a good showing. It pretty, straight sick too. Got to point this out, 32 and 25. Yep. Again, slaying, really well, but man, I mean, what a matchup here, and what an intense series. Now going into the second best-of-5, we're going to have Capture the Flag on Shrine to kick things off.
Yeah, Capture the Flag on Shrine plays a little bit different than Assault, which is the game type that we saw in this past series with the bomb. You're going to want to break into the enemy's base, and of course, that's not just the end. In Assault, all you need to do is get that bomb to the enemy's base, clear it out for a little while. However, the road is actually much longer in Capture the Flag, as you have to work with your team to, of course, escort the enemy's flag back to your own base. Yeah. So excited to kick things off. Now we're in the best-of-5. Of course, one team will take home $20,000, and the second team will go home as second place.
That's right, guys. We have plenty more Halo for you. At the very least, we have 3 games. You know what I mean? So that's some pretty awesome stuff there. All right, so don't go anywhere. We're going to take a break. The players are actually resetting and, getting, comfortable and, waiting it out, of course. And just want to update everyone. Make sure you are tweeting about this broadcast. You can tweet at Halo and also include the stream. If you do so and you tell your friends on the social media like Twitter, you can make sure that you net yourself a potential opportunity to win the Xbox One Master Chief Collection edition, which is a very rare Xbox One. So let everyone know what's going on here, and you can get yourself an opportunity to win this fancy piece of equipment. Also, with that being said, big thank you to ESL as well as Twitch and Astro Gaming for everything that's been going on here at the event. And for you guys back at home who are watching, we have another best-of-5 series coming up next. Bravo, before we cut to a break, want to ask you real quick, now that we've seen, Straight Rippin struggle here, we've seen this new energy from Believe the Hype. Can they go all the way?
Now let's remind fans back home, if you've just joined us, that Straight Rippin actually had quite a performance earlier in the bracket against Believe the Hype, beating them 2-0. So for Believe the Hype,
this is a completely different game.
It is, and as you said, Believe the Hype could likely be riding that momentum coming off the losers bracket in a very different team here. They beat Straight Rippin 3-1 in that first series. So right now, I expect them to come out hitting hard. Straight Rippin needs to be ready for that in the next series.
Yeah, it's going to be really important here to see how Straight is going to, I guess, kind of bounce back and fight their way through this one. Of course, Believe the Hype feeling good. As you can see that confidence from Lethal when he got up. He felt great. So with that being said, we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, the second best-of-5 between Believe the Hype and Straight Rippin here at the Halo, the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational by ESL. We will see you guys on the other side. Thank you to Clutch, who has been doing an absolutely brilliant job all weekend long. Please shoot him a follow on Twitter at Clutch08. Hope to see him at some more Halo events. I've really enjoyed his interviews so far. But now, with that being said, let's talk about this matchup here, this second best-of-5 that Believe the Hype have managed to force here. I'm blown away. One, because Believe the Hype, this is not the same team that played against Straight Rippin by any means whatsoever in that winner bracket final. Straight Rippin 2-0'd them, made it look easy. Yep. And we were worried about BTH going into the STK matchup because we thought, man, these guys must be deflated, done. I don't know what it is, but just something's not clicking. And here they are taking it to Straight Rippin.
That's right. They played an incredible series. Despite dropping that Game 1 5-flag CTF on Warlord, they bounced right back and went ahead and won the next 3. So incredible performance from them. But as a reminder, the second best of 5, game type number 1, is going to be 3 flag CTF on Shrine. Also, we'll have game 2, Team Slayer Lockdown, and then also Assault with a 5 to win on Warlord. If necessary, we'll go to King of the Hill on Lockdown. And game 5, we'd finish things up with Team Slayer on Shrine. And we know that this BTH roster is pretty solid on Shrine Team Slayer. So if it does go to 5 games here, they might have the edge as well.
All right, well, it's time to get into it, folks. The second best of 5 is underway. It's going to be Capture the Flag, Shrine, and let's go ahead and jump right into it as we're going to kick things off with APG.
Yeah, here he is now pushing through his own courtyard. Immediately finds an opponent in the enemy's rock, so forced to back down. His goal right here is to lock down this central area.
Yep, and APG going to continue to scour around. Like you said, it's pretty much just lock it down. Make sure no one's going to be pushing forward, but there is going to be a player, Straight Rippin, actually inside of the water, and he's not going to see him at that point. Flag has been pulled, and that would be T-squared with it. He's not going to be able to get too far out of the base, though, before getting stopped.
Yeah, Roy was with the Rockets right there. Once again, hanging out on his opponent's wall. A very safe place. That flag is pulled, but it looks like he's not going to be able to jump out and get a grab on that, so it is going to return. So both flags will return home as Roy, now patrolling, stays alive. Nice job to did not take himself out with that rocket as well.
Yep, he has 1 more remaining, so that's going to be good for at least 1 more kill. Opting to shoot that one out and thinking he was probably going to get that long-range shot on whoever was hanging out over by the sniper. Probably got a call out for that as well. So Roy, of course, continuing to fight here, but he's going to get met with a couple grenades, and now we're going to jump over to Believe the Hype's Lethal, who's pushing forward into Ring 2. Finding 1 player is going to be Straight Sick, working with his teammate Formal. Formal has been having an incredible event so far. One of the only players we've seen in this series to drop 40 kills in a game. He has been on fire, without a doubt. T-squared right in front near their flag, and Believe the Hype looking to make moves here. Straight Sick off the spawn, able to stop Lethal right in his tracks.
Yeah, right now let's go ahead and see the Straight Rippin side if they're going to be able to capitalize upon this right now, as the flag is being pulled out, as Formal actually pulls that flag out. So T-Square right now hiding in his own rocks. He wants to stay alive here, but the enemy knows that he's there. So we'll see if BTH is going to be able to run this. Formal still circling the flag. Formal now getting a pull.
Yeah, with Formal getting that pull, though, Roy's going to be the one on the response as he spawns in the rocks. And Formal
he's
actually
getting
having to drop back
from 4 different players.
It's
Immediately
nuts.
they collapse on Roy. Nice job there from BTH to move that flag out, but it looks like Straight Rippin actually might be in an okay position to still stop this flag.
Yeah, well, let's see how Straight Rippin is communicating, as the flag is currently going to be away from their base. Let's jump into the Astro listening with Straight Rippin.
Really? We can't touch?
I can't do anything.
Where's he at? He's
Run it. Push, dude. We need
They're
to
carbine. They're carbine.
I'm coming to help you. Stay alive.
They're carbine?
Yeah, he was. I don't know where
it.
Lethal went.
Ring 2 formal. Ring 2
know.
formal weak. I died.
He's one shot. Dead.
Nice job.
They're running it.
They're running it to court.
Get a good position, Ray. Good job.
It's 1.
Lethal 1 shot in their rocks.
Just keep pushing
Lethal
over.
1 shot in their rocks.
Sniping. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Where
They're going to be on the flag right now.
They're
Right
street,
now.
right now. I got 1.
I'm nading.
Stay alive,
I'm nading.
Tom,
The bond.
We might be able to stop this. Flag, one shot left. One shot. I got him. 2 guys deep.
They're under the turret in their bond. He's their snipe ramp. Their snipe ramp.
I died. The bond killed me. He's going to turret ramp.
Watch the flag now.
Main ramp.
I'm getting melted.
They're going to touch it now.
I needed it.
All right, they got it.
One shot on the front.
They're needles.
One shot, they turret.
I'm one shot.
On the turret.
I'm trying to stay alive.
I got 1, they turret.
They're
One shot.
health
I got 2.
back.
I got 2.
Health back.
Sniping health back. 2 dead. They're gonna spawn
One shot,
rocks.
health back.
Spawning.
I'm
2 guys
naked.
spawn rocks right now.
Main ramp push shot. I got 1.
2 guys just spawned rocks.
Three shots dead.
Nice. 2 dead.
Let's see how the rocks
I'm
win.
pushing. I'm pushing. I'm here. I'm here. Formal.
I'm one shot.
I got Formal. I got alone their health. I got dead.
I'm one shot, dude.
Rockets are up in 10 seconds.
They're health back still.
They have to still help. One shot rocks. One shot their health ramp. Absolute sniping. And when they're jumping to ring 2.
Rockets are up
And
in
they're
10
carbine weak.
seconds.
Ring 2, our wall.
Already ring 2.
We go sniping their back flank.
One shot, ring 2.
the rocks. One shot the
our
rocks.
wall.
I got
One shot the rocks,
They're
guys.
carbine.
They're carbine. I'm looking.
I got him.
Justin.
Can I run this street? Can I run? No, on the flag. I need help. I need help. On the flag, chasing
I'm
me.
shotting him.
One's probably our
Formal's weak.
our
Formal's
base
weak. They
mark.
might spawn the
I got
court.
rockets.
They might spawn the court. I'm pushing their flag ramp.
Formal's one shot. I got Formal.
On the
One at our
flag.
base,
I'm
by
on
the
the
way.
flag.
One's at our base, by the way.
Their turret. I died. Their turret. I died. Their flag
One
weak.
shot on the flag, APG.
Absolute their turret.
I don't
One shot
see
on the flag,
anybody.
APG.
He's on their turret.
Is there a guy on our
I'm trying
side?
to
I don't know.
Under their turret still.
On their street, I think.
And
They're
their
snipe
street,
ramp
their
in their street.
I
Two guys in their snipe spawn.
I got
Ring
Shotty
2.
from ring 2.
He's got rockets now.
He's their
I'm
bond of
sitting, I'm
rockets.
sitting on our
Yep.
car. I'm sitting on our car.
We can
I'm
ring 2.
full
We can
Two
ring 2.
ring 2. Two ring
I'm
2.
sitting- I'm
Three ring
sitting on our
2.
car.
One going our street soon. Our wall and our street.
Our bond,
soon.
our bond with
street now.
rockets.
Our street now. Look out, Ryan.
I'm
Stay
one
alive,
shot,
man.
dude.
Stay alive.
Two guys are street. Two guys are street. Rockets.
I got 2.
Guys, two guys are street.
Our
One
street.
shot our turret. One shot our turret. Under it.
On our turret.
I got
I got a court weak. I got
This
a court.
guy's our court. Last guy.
It's probably gonna lift up.
I'm pushing him. I'm pushing him.
Check for a snipe after that, Tom.
Still like courtyard.
Third jump up.
Yep, and the rocks, and the rocks.
Where's the courtyard guy?
I don't know. He's under Shoddy.
The rock jump.
He might have lifted
One
top.
shot. Yeah, he did lift. He did. One our courtyard, one our hut.
Nice
One's
job.
jumping up into snipe. He's probably lifting up, actually.
Yep, lifted up our hut.
2 dead.
One shot. I got
hut.
naded. Team nade. One shot our hut. One shot our hut. One shot our hut. Still there.
And their hut.
He's full shields in our hut. Full shields in our hut.
He's still our hut going.
Their car.
He's going turret up right now.
Their car, one shot our court.
I'm looking. I can't
can
get it.
finish.
There's 2 guys. Like 3 on
One rocket down
Yo,
under
we
their
gotta stay
car.
alive here. We gotta stay alive
One
here.
rocket is down underneath their carbine.
I help it.
Ring 2 and our carbine. 2 guys.
For sure. Top turret, one shot, maniac.
2 guys are carbine and a ring 2.
carbine's
Our
weak.
carbine and ring 2 both were weak. Both were
I
weak.
can't see our carbine.
Okay. Dude,
He's
we
still
gotta be
our
more
carbine, still
aggressive.
our
Our street, our street.
Yeah.
Get
I
kills
know,
and then
I
get to
know.
their base.
Our street, help me.
I got one in ring two. Nice, I'm going. Their court. Their
Help
court.
on our street.
Their
I'm
court, I
pushing
need
him.
help. I died.
Ring
I'll
2
jump
guys.
up
Ring
in
2.
their
Fuck,
court.
dude. He's got sword in our, or something in our rocks. In our rocks, maybe.
I don't
Where
see
you
our
at?
rock.
Where I died.
I got
I
one.
got one.
Another one.
Ring two, one shot.
I'm out of ammo. He's one shot. Jump up. Last guy. Last 2 guys are jump up.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
Ring
Nice
2
job.
weak. Ring 2 the
Might
wall
be
weak.
pushing you. Might be pushing you. I'm looking.
No,
ring 2.
our wall's still.
snipe's up, our
Our
snipe.
wall's still going. Our
going
street. Our
rock
street
jump.
right now.
Our street, one shot.
Guys,
Dead.
All right, there was that listening there with Straight Rippin, who, obviously one thing to take note of has been the just non-stop talking between them, which is actually something I want to point out because I noticed in previous listenings when Straight were clicking, Ryan really wasn't needing to say all that much. He kind of was just like doing his thing.
Yeah, I certainly agree, Golden Boy. I mean, looking on this second monitor, I can just tell at this cam for the Straight Rippin squad that Ryan Noob is a bit frustrated here and looking like he needs to take a little bit more of a leadership role, identifying that fact. But Ryan Noob is, I think, most comfortable when he can just kind of get into his Slayer groove and make the essential callouts. But a little bit of frustration on the Straight Rippin side.
Yeah, that's right. And looking over on the other side to see what's up with Formal, who has a sniper rifle, which you usually have to expect out of him. He's going to continue to hang out right in front of the ring here as Maniac gets a kill. That will be Straight's Roy, who falls there. And continue to push out, of course. One thing to point out as well with, Believe the Hype has just been, you can clearly tell that this level of confidence from them, but beyond that too, this kind of a approach that they're taking where they're not like trying to push too many fights. They're kind of just, picking and choosing their battles, and it's really thriving for them. Now, Maniac with the sniper rifle in his hand, he's just going to continue to linger around the enemy's base here, or actually, excuse me, his base, as stand corrected with that melee. I thought he was going to pop that melee on Strace again to get the second one on him. There's another player actually challenging him. He's going to have to run away from this one. Tries to go for that quick scope. Not going to happen.
Yeah, that would have been something special if he hit that shot. Now, looks like Formal also pushing in to try to get that sniper rifle back. Formal staying alive in the courtyard right now. And we'll switch over to him to see if he can pick up. And right now, would be good to jump into an Astro listen-in with that BTH side. They've got about 7.5 minutes left before we'd hit the end of regulation. We'll see if they can close this match out.
Under a turret, guys. Under a turret. 3 shots. He died.
Ryan was still on our base, guys. Watch our P. Matt, try and get our P.
On our flag, guys. The sniper.
I died though.
Last two.
Fine, it's fine. I'm gonna have a sniper. I have a sniper.
I don't see anybody on our flag.
Our turret?
I'm looking. Yeah, our turret to flag right now.
We
Good shots. Stracic.
We should get him. He's
one shot. He's gonna die. He should die. He died.
Also. Help back also. Help back squared.
Where's one shot? I don't see him.
He
got
died.
Awful, man. They're bomb. Ring one. Our
Nice. 3 dead.
Our spiral.
Last guy's
Only one
crossing.
live, ring 2.
He has rockets.
Ring 2.
One shot on wall.
He's
Absolute
gonna
wall.
be, he's going to your jump window.
There's spiral.
He's sitting. He's going to go jump window now,
Our
Matt.
jump window.
He's our window. He's going to go RP street with rockets.
He has rockets.
RP street with rockets.
He's back up.
They're street. Might jump
I'm
across.
watching RP. I have a snipe.
Yeah, one's on wall. One's on wall right now.
He's RP. RP to
On our
ring.
turret, man.
Turn up the flag.
Our car.
Weak our
On
car.
your jump.
One shot RP.
One shot.
RP.
Our jump in. Last guy neck.
That guy's weak on you.
Chill,
Running it to your left.
Watch out, there are 2 rockets. I got a rocket guy.
2 rocks. That's huge.
2 rocks. Push, guys.
2 of them. Our jump.
Our rocks.
Roy's gonna jump.
Mid rock and jump
Mid
rock.
rock.
Ring
One
2
shot,
weak.
straight,
Ring 2 weak.
I got him.
He's somewhere.
Roy's dead. Nice.
Good shit. Kill the flag guy.
He's weak as shit. Under the snipe and flag guy's turret weak.
Let it go. They're bomb. Let it go.
Nade it.
I naded it.
I naded
Nade
as
it
well.
and push together, guys.
Let's go.
Weak. One shot.
We can get a counter.
Under the turret, guys. Under the turret.
One shot the rock rim.
I got the rocks. Melt this fucking kid. Oh, that's good shit.
Dead. Go for it, guys.
Run it.
Watch the rock rims. Rock spawn. Straight 6, 1 shot, absolutely.
They're back still. Pull the rock.
I'm saying
Pull this rocks now. Pull this rocks now.
And that will be a flag cap there for Straight Rippin, as it's going to be 1-1. And you can tell the frustration there toward the end from Believe the Hype. of course, but they do have him pinned in their rock, so this is an opportunity for them to pull that flag.
Only one
exactly what they're
only
doing.
one bullet left, scavenging right there, finding enough ammo on the field to get his BR back to full ammo right now. But as you said, a bit of a communication and gameplay breakdown for BTH allows them to capture a flag. But BTH answers back as Maniac brings that flag all the way across the map. Immediately answers back. Now 5 minutes left in regulation, putting the pressure on Straight once again. When Straight did cap that flag, we heard this room erupt as we have a lot of SoCal Straight Rippin fans in the house. But we'll see if they can do what it takes to win this game 1.
You know, something you got to point out, too, is how they played right into the hand of Believe the Hype. I mean, yeah, they capped the flag, but still, you know, like, they had them pinned. It took so much for Straight Rippin to be able to bring that flag back and capitalize on that capture. Now, being 2-1, right back where we left off. And if you're a Straight Rippin fan, you're a tad bit worried here. Roy, long distance, away there as Lethal tried to seal it, but not going to happen as Maniac will fall to one of the members of Straight Rippin. Lethal continuing to patrol around his base, too. He has to navigate this and make sure that no one is pushing up and doing anything reckless on the Straight Rippin side. That will be an assist there as well, as Roy was actually that person who was pushing up.
Yeah, T-Squared actually now with the carbine in hand. We'll see. That's one of the first times we've seen this all weekend long. We'll see if he can use do anything with this secondary primary weapon here. Excuse me, a second primary weapon here as he tries to challenge this one player. Nice job. Gets a little bit of help there. 19:20 left on the clock. And right now you can bet that Straight Rippin knows they just need to get set up and they can run a second flag. They've done it once before in this game. No reason, as long as they get their act together, they can't do it again.
Yep, that's right. I mean, you know, Straight Rippin obviously knows that they have the capability to push in there and get those flag caps, but it's been a matter of, you know, not putting too many resources toward it, and by that I mean don't drop every single person in the back there. And that, with that said, actually is a couple people down here. I think off the respawn now, Straight Rippin looking to do some work, but when you have Formal with this weapon right here, the sniper rifle, that could spell doom for anyone who's at the receiving end of those shots. And luckily for them, they're able to stop Formal. That would be T-Squared, who was on the run there.
Yeah, nice job, T-Squared, pushing in on that courtyard, making sure Formal is not a threat with that sniper rifle. If you're trying to run a last flag here with only 3.5 left in regulation, the last thing you want is Formal on the other side of the map, waiting to poke out and get some headshots.
Now, and looking here is T-Squared with the sniper now. That was the snipe that was in Formal's hand. T-Squared, no stranger to this weapon by any means whatsoever. Looking to see if he can find him. Oh, no, he's not going to be able to find him. But a quick snipe there, as he's going to take off the dome of APG. Now challenging, though, from that turret. He has to be careful.
I was going to say, he doesn't have enough help there. He needs his team to push up. Unfortunately, he got caught off guard. Roy was actually coming in. Right now, Ryan Noob with the rockets and Roy with the sniper rifle, so they're still in position to make something happen here.
Yeah, they got it. Ryan Noob needs to stay alive. I mean, pretty much, and that is a good thing there from Straight because he was able to help out his teammate. And I don't know how many, actually, I don't think he has anything left on the rocket, so because if so, he probably would have been pushing up by now with them.
And yeah, Straight Sick gets taken down, but the two exchanges, but Ryan Noob and Straight Sick both falling, so Roy and T-Squared not in a position to run the flag just yet. They are now at the midway mark. We'll go on board with Roy, who has the sniper rifle in hand.
Looking here to see if Roy is going to find one player. Yes, he does. It's going to be a headshot right on APG again. And, a body shot there. Not able to kill, but the grenade will find its way. And that'll be Maniac. Another one right in front. That's going to be a double kill there. Oh! And a triple kill, as that was absolutely amazing. Roy now with those 3 kills. He's just going to focus his attention over on the rocks and see if anyone's pushing forward.
Yeah, now we're getting down to the 2-minute warning. 17 minutes left on the clock. That means we have 2 minutes before we hit that 15-minute end of regulation. Straight Rippin needs to cap within the next 2 minutes, and Roy is leading the charge.
Woo, he's getting assists, he's getting headshots, he's helping his team in any way, shape, and form. This is what you want to see out of Roy. Lethal right there, and that is going to be an easy kill for him, as Lethal was a tad bit weak. Now Roy looking to bring that sniper rifle up to the carbine and just wait around. He's going to get a couple body shots. And again, he gets those kills great. He gets the body shots just as fine, because that means that those players are going to have to drop back because they have no shields.
Yeah, finally Roy pushing in. Unfortunately, the Straight Rippin squad is not really setting up around him for a cap, so Roy's actually forced into these back rocks to try to make the move to help Ryan, who right now on your screen is trapped in the turret.
Yeah, but luckily for him, Roy pushed up at the right time. Although Ryan Noob was taken out, Roy is going to be there to pick up the slack, finding another one. That's going to be an assist. And now that flagpole could happen. He does try and take it out, but waiting this one out is Formal actually spawning by the rocks. Another headshot from Roy. This run that he's had has been incredible. And a straight bullet, as a matter of fact, for Maniac is going to close that run out. Let's see what's going on here with Ryan Noob as he's pushing up right on the main ramp, and he's taking so many shots from behind. Nades flying in all over the place. This is their time to do something.
Yeah, now Straight Sick trying to stay alive. He just lost a teammate in Ryan Noob. Great shots there, but he unfortunately falls. That means T-Squared, the last member of the enemy team around the base. We'll see he has Roy in the mid-mark, but that's not going to be enough to run a flag as we have the members of BTH spawning in the rocks.
Wow, Formal. Got to give him credit. He was able to take out Straight Sick, you know, and had the know-it-all to stay alive and then challenge T-Squared. T-Squared not expecting that as Formal came around the corner. That's going to be 24 seconds left on the clock here. If these guys aren't careful, as soon as that clock gets to 15, that's going to do it. That will be the end of the game here, and game one would go to Believe the Hype, who are up 2-1 here, unless they can get the flag in hand.
That's right. They need to get a flag cap and need to pull that within 10 seconds to start the run. They've got only 7 seconds. It doesn't look like anyone is actually in position to do so. Taking a quick survey of the screens, and that clock is going to tick down, and that's going to be it. BTH takes game number 1 of Series 2. They're only 2 games away from taking home first place.
They are feeling great. I mean, I'm shocked. I'm shocked with how Believe the Hype is playing here. Not shocked at the talent, but just how they've been able to bounce back from the crazy 2-0 deficit or 2-0 period that they had against Straight Rippin. Now, moving on to game number 2, Team Slayer Lockdown. This is we had Team Slayer on lockdown before in a game in the first best of 5 series here, where it actually was a rather slow game, and of course, you know, Believe the Hype coming out on top. That's kind of like where things started to go bad for them for Straight Rippin. Now, taking a look at some of the stats here, Roy 32-24. Much more even spread on the other side for Believe the Hype.
Yeah, big numbers from him. T-Squared also putting up great numbers despite the low number of kills. 20 assists, that's the most on the board. The next closest was 16 from Lethal right there. So we saw a decent bit of slaying and control from Straight Rippin, but not enough as BTH edges them out in game 1.
Yeah, I mean, wow, what a matchup that was. A grueling one as well that went the distance, 15 minutes of just straight up just slaying back and forth and back and forth. But I guess moving on to Team Slayer Lockdown again, this was the turning point. Just to reiterate, this was the turning point in the first best of 5, where you had Straight Rippin look so good in Warlord CTF. And then you saw Believe the Hype take it, but you think to yourself, okay, they could definitely keep going with this, but Straight Rippin's definitely not in trouble. Then Assault Shrine happened, and then King of the Hill Lockdown happened.
Right.
And, I mean, obviously that's why we're here now. I have to say, I mean, I don't know what Straight Rippin could do here. But
yeah, I tell you what, Straight Rippin has to be thinking the same thing, right? What just happened to them in Series number 1 is exactly what they're looking to do now in Series number 2. Despite dropping that first game, all they need to do is win Team Slayer Lockdown. As I said earlier, it's huge. You want to tie up the Series 1-1. You don't want to go down 0-2. It's a difficult road to need to win games 3, 4, and 5. So that's exactly what Straight Rippin wants to do. We've also gotten word that we have a little bit of a highlight reel from Roy from that last game. So let's go ahead and run that replay in just a moment.
Yeah, I mean, talking about Roy here, he went on an incredible run. He's had numerous, obviously great plays here, and this is kind of just, from overall the entire event. There's that one run that Roy had as he finds actually one player from the head for the headshot, the grenade kill as well. This is when he was able to find that double kill, but this was the shot right here.
My goodness.
That quick scope triple kill, but it was not enough for Straight Rippin.
Yeah, look at this. I mean,
able to push forward.
And he even followed this up by walking into the base and grabbing up a few extra kills. Amazing stuff from Roy. As we saw, he had great Slayer numbers in that game, leading, I think, was 32 kills. And a nice job from him. Hits that headshot for the killing spree. Roy was not missing. Also hits the body shot here. Really nice stuff from him as he pushes in and eventually actually cleans up this kill as well on Lethal. This is what I was saying, Golden Boy. Look at the platform that he's laying down for his team to go ahead and run these flags. Unfortunately, the Straight Rippin squad, for whatever reason, not in position to kind of work around him and get those flag pulls. As you see, BTH putting up a really good amount of pressure on the rest of his team despite Roy's success there.
Well, you know what though, Bravo, going into Team Slayer, this kind of performance is what Roy needs. What Straight Rippin needs, better yet, because right here, this is the thing that could change the tide of battle. You get that sniper rifle in Roy's hands, he could do work. Of course, with that being said, we saw the sniper rifle not really be much of a factor in that first best of 5 series.
He was actually poised to make this run right here, but he can't find this last player in the rocks, and unfortunately finally gets that kill and then gets forced off the platform. So what we saw right here, and as you said, a straight bullet from Maniac takes him out. So what we saw right there, whenever you see a player like that sniping, remember when Formal, if he was on the carbine during the bomb arm on neutral bomb, right? He sat on the enemy team's carbine and laid down those 7 kills. Roy was expecting to do that same thing. However, at the end of the run, he realized that no one on his team was in position to run the flag. He had to actually push himself, which is not the optimal sniping position, and that cost them. Unfortunately, they couldn't convert on that, but that means we're going to Game 2, Team Slayer on lockdown, VTH currently leading 1-0.
But one thing that I do want to point out about that is, you know, it wasn't more or less about Straight not being able to do it, but
correct.
it was about BTH stopping them from doing that.
I mean,
you know?
That's exactly what it is. I think BTH was aware that Roy was going on a tear with that sniper rifle. However, the players that were respawning in their base provided, you know, the perfect positioning and the perfect pressure to make sure that Straight actually couldn't turn that into a flag run.
Exactly, and you know, and it reflected right there. Straight Rippin just couldn't capitalize. Now we're going to be jumping into a lockdown Team Slayer. We saw this one in the first best of 5. The question is, will the sniper play a role here? Because that wasn't the case for the beginning portion of that first Team Slayer matchup in the first best of 5.
We actually didn't see that sniper rifle off the map, if you recall. We hadn't seen that for the first 2 minutes as it was blown off the map. Of course, Lockout, a flood research facility built onto that wall, and there's a lot of ways to drop all the way down. You know, whether you're a player or a sniper rifle, it's possible to fly off the map. So we'll go ahead and start things off here with Roy after that incredible performance but however did not net them a win in Game 1. He's looking for vengeance here in Game 2 and getting his team back in the series.
That's right, and Straight Rippin's T-squared is going to be able to no, I stand corrected. They're going to draw first blood. They're making it 2-1. Pressure, though, coming from BR3. Headshot, and he might follow this up with another one. Not going to happen as APG will be able to take out Roy off the respawn. Let's see what Roy's going to do here. But you know what? You made a good point. He pointed to it. Ryan Noob has the sniper rifle for Straight, and let's see if he's going to be able to capitalize with this.
Yeah, and the reason he's staying right around here is because he's so close to the B hill. In 22 seconds, we're going to move over there. Hits the body shot. Nice job. He needs to lock down this area. Right now, as he sees the enemy's head, oh my gosh, missed it. It barely hits the headshot on APG. Amazing stuff right there. You know, we're early in the match, but let's go ahead and jump on board with Straight Rippin. This B hill is so important. It sets the pace for the rest of the game. Let's listen to Straight Rippin.
Are we watching low?
They're needing open ramp. Are they at open ramp?
I'm watching open ramp now.
One just went low, I think.
I'm weak.
No one's low yet.
There might be a guy at BR, dude. There's a very good chance there's a guy at BR. There's a guy top snipe.
Want to drop on him?
Yeah. Well, just you drop. I'm dropping
S3 still,
No one's
S3
here.
still.
There's a guy bottom snipe. Help me get
Bottom
up top.
mid from bottom BR.
Stay alive,
They're
Tom.
bottom blue.
Hell, I'm gonna help you sword bridge, Tom.
Under glass. APG really weak under glass. Really weak under glass.
I got it.
Hey, wait, back.
The bottom blue is shooting at Tom.
Hey, Roy, take
We
the
have
snipe.
sniper.
Roy, take the snipe.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, you.
I'm gonna go top BR. I'm gonna go
I have
top BR.
sword. I have sword.
Switch with me, Corey.
Alright.
Oh, watch open ramp. Somebody just watch open ramp.
I'm
watching.
I'm watching top
under
snipe.
glass.
I'm watching
Let
top
them
snipe.
jump across under glass if they come.
He's sitting top
Does
snipe.
anyone
I'm gonna try and snipe this guy.
Elbow.
I'll watch
Alright,
On elbow, just
I'll watch.
I'm
He's
watching under
bottom
glass.
blue.
I'm watching under glass.
He's bottom blue.
Everyone else watch top.
Fuck, dude.
Everyone else watch
That's
top.
the dumbest play of
Everyone
my
else
life.
watch top. Everyone else top.
I died. Sniper
S3,
might have fallen.
S3,
Corey, get that.
I
don't know
got
if he
naded.
fell. Okay.
Guys,
Both
have
dead at
they're
BR.
gonna make a
Top
push.
blue.
The
My bad,
last
my
two.
bad.
Get up top.
They're not pushing
Go
yet.
for it.
They're sitting back.
They're top blue.
Spawn
They're top blue.
B1. Spawn B1. S3 still.
Top blue weak. Top blue weak. 2 shots.
Might have
Snipe,
jumped top
guys.
mid.
Did we get the snipe?
I'm going.
They're at library, guys. No one watched top middle.
Where's he going in the library?
He's
Got him.
sitting there. He's
I
there.
need help.
I have sniper. I have
Yeah,
sniper.
we still have
Top
sniper.
center, guys. Top
I'm no
middle.
shielding.
I got
Yeah,
one.
I'm
Another
not.
guy. Another guy mid snipe. Another guy mid
Top
snipe.
blue. Top blue. 2 top blue.
I'm watching top snipe. I'm
Maybe
watching
she
top
got
snipe.
shots.
Wait, top blue. One shot under
Under
glass.
glass weak.
One shot under glass.
I'm watching snipe, guys. I'm watching snipe.
He's still one shot under glass.
get him,
Under
I'll
glass
get him.
still.
I'm watching mid snipe. I'm watching mid snipe.
To the
I
right,
died
to the
from
right.
bottom blue, man.
I'm watching mid
Nice,
snipe. Don't
nice,
die.
nice.
Don't die. Don't die. I'm watching mid snipe.
I
We
spawned
spawned under
bottom blue.
glass.
I'm watching mid snipe.
Alright,
Don't
guys.
Bottom blue,
die.
top
Don't
blue.
die.
Three blue.
Hey,
Three
look-
blue.
I'm going to snipe from library. Somebody watch somebody else. Watch something else.
watch
Look at me.
Alright,
Look at me,
I'll
guys.
watch
Look at
my
my top
screen.
BR. Somebody
Guys,
top
look at
BR.
my screen.
Okay, okay, okay.
Ryan's bottom middle.
I'm sniping from library. I'm sniping from library.
I'm top BR.
They might push you, Ryan.
They don't know I'm here.
I know, but they're gonna push there.
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
go anywhere.
Ryan will at least go 1 for 1 in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
situation. He's got
definitely.
grenades. So
They're nading me. I'm one shot.
he might come
Bottom
he's
mid blue.
he's
Yeah,
probably gonna come
I-
up
dude,
blue
I
ramp
got-
in a second. Bottom mid.
I died.
Yeah, don't go top BR. They
I
have
got
air
naded,
nades
yeah.
up there. I hear one going bottom mid from snipe, I think.
I got hit markers on snipe.
Alright, we don't have an angle to finish snipe off yet.
S2.
S2.
I'm trying to watch bottom.
S3, S3, S2.
Bottom blue. Bottom
Four
blue.
more shots, S3.
Barrels are up. For S3.
Hey, hit markers. They're weak over there.
They're weak.
Fuck, I threw a bad nade. Look out, guys.
I'm gonna go top sniper. Sniper. Switch. Somebody go low. Watch
Yep,
low.
yep. I'll watch low. I'm watching. Ryan's got low.
Where do you want me to
Yeah,
go?
I'm watching
Top
low.
barrels.
On the
Top
barrels,
barrels.
dude.
Top barrels.
Oh, we can
Mid
kill
snipe.
that
Mid snipe.
They're nading top
They're
BR.
just walking top
Nading
side,
top
guys.
BR. Watch library engine.
I am.
I'm on open ramp. I'm like staring at blue side.
Stay alive, Borg. Don't stick in there.
They just shot their.
And a very slow-paced game here. 11-8, 11-9 now, as Ryan was able to take out Lethal. 2-point game, 2-kill game in the favor of Believe the Hype. Straight Rippin's Roy has the sniper rifle. Hasn't really found anyone just yet, and I have to say, the communication, though, definitely was good. You could hear them just talking to each other, having a conversation, so that this way everyone was on the same page.
And of course, and there's a lot on the line here as we addressed before the match starts. Golden Boy Straight Rippin playing very conservative as they don't want to get down by any more than 2 kills, which is their current deficit. A little bit over 10:30 left in the match as Roy wants to put these 2 bullets that he has left to use. Hits the body shot. That's not going to net him a kill. He has 1 bullet left, going to try to grab 1 kill to bring the game within 1.
Yeah, I mean, if if Roy was able to take him out with that shot, that would have been nuts. I mean, obviously, he probably could have opened up the floodgates for Straight Rippin to make a push, but BTH knows they could just play this one slow, right? There's no real reason for them to actually, push up and get aggressive on this.
That's right. Now you see Roy still watching top blue here from the library entrance, now shifting over to window. Both teams playing very slow. If we want to show the BTH side, we've got Maniac down here with the shotgun, very carefully watching shortcut, using that little glass window to see if anyone might be pushing across. He's also going to get a call out from his teammates if anyone is pushing there. Lastly, what we've got is Lethal hanging out Snipe 1. He also has a new combo in his back pocket, but like we've talked about so many times, with the 2-kill lead at this point in the match, there's no reason for BTH to expose themselves. As you know, Roy still has 1 bullet left in that sniper rifle, and they know it. They're just going to sit back. They're going to make sure they control this area and not worry too much about the enemy team and poking out.
Yeah, and Lethal actually, timing those nades as well, seeing if he can get a good toss to maybe catch someone off guard.
I got to say something right now, Golden Boy. So typically in this setup right here, right now we don't really have anyone on BTH watching top middle. Only Maniac watching with the shotgun. That's why he's sitting there. No players actually have visibility. APG is bottom blue. It's worth noting if you want to show his point of view over here. He's actually sitting on the bottom now watching if anyone pushes low. No one is actually watching top, which is forcing Maniac to sit there with the shotgun, and they're going to hold down this area. No reason to push out. However, on the Straight Rippin side right now, they need to be figuring out how they're going to push across and get some kills here. They're down by 2 in this stalemate of a match.
Yeah, well, it seems like APG is going to get caught with 2 as the 2-man push is going to come through from the bottom middle, and that's going to be a good run for them. Seeing here what's going on is T-Squared, as a matter of fact, with that sword, trying to go in there for the double kill. Not going to happen, though, as a Straight Rippin looking to make some moves here. Back over to Maniac now with the sword from courtesy of T-Squared, who will hang out over right by the second snipe, or by snipe 2. Looking here, of course, as the pace slows yet again, and this is going to be a 15-12 game. 3 kills separating these 2 squads. Anyone pushes up on this jump up, they are going to pay dearly. Stand corrected, 15-13, 2-kill game here, as Formal actually fell victim there.
Yeah, what happened when Straight Sick pushed bottom blue, actually took out Formal. A nice job to keep it within 2. Straight Rippin put a lot into that last rush. However, it did not get them the lead whatsoever. They're still down by 2 kills now, just a little bit later on in the match. Nice job by BTH as they extend their lead by 1 more kill now. Still locking down the sniper tower and doing quite well. Lethal also picks up another assist, so BTH still in control of game 2.
I feel like, you had made a mention that Ryan actually pushing up by himself.
Not sure. You have to assume that the other members of Straight Rippin are on the way with a push like that, but it actually looks like no, that is not the case. Ryan Noob trying to get sneaky and flank. It's not going to work if you don't have teammates right there. Perhaps a lapse in communication as now they're down by 4.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to say that last push that they made, I think, banked heavily on T-Squared with the sword. And he was able to pick off 1, but did not anticipate 2 players being there.
Right.
So that resulted in him giving up the sword. Now going into Snipe Tower is going to be even harder because you have this one player who has the lunge melee with the sword.
Yeah, and it's still just a 5-kill game, so of course Straight Rippin can still get back in this match. Make no mistake about it. Accidental grenade there from Maniac, betraying Formal. Make that a 4-kill match.
Yeah, right. I mean, just as fast as that happened. Well, let's see what's going on with Believe the Hype as we jump into an Astro listening. Can they keep this lead going? They're currently going to be up by 4 kills. There's 6 minutes and 37 seconds left. Enjoy the listening.
Around here, like,
Watching shortcut.
No, not really. Get ready to fucking beat people down, I guess. BR2. Just play back still.
Don't worry about popping out
they have
shortcut.
snipe, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, Nick's got shortcut. We just gotta watch the rushes. Either you get brackets, I'll watch S1. Perfect.
They did some gay ass shit.
We just gotta bait for Nick. That's all we gotta do is bait for Nick.
Time out, TJ. Could you charge the plasma pistol and like hold it? Okay, not that long. He'll overcheat now. Someone watching under.
I'm BR3 still sniping.
I barely can.
Brad, just don't die. That's all you gotta do. Oh, he hit me, dude. BR3 got me.
Watch the push. Watch the push.
I don't know.
Yeah, they might push right now.
Push after that. I spawn
BR3 sniping.
I spawn blue with Brad.
BR3 sniping Roy. Get top blue.
Alright, go ahead.
BR2.
Guys, just don't be impatient.
I'm just gonna back off. I'm gonna come back to snipe down.
Try and get him.
Yo, could we see if shotgun's up? Do we know if shotgun's up? Because that's kind of big.
BR3 sniping. What side? What side?
Nade's up there.
I don't think they know I'm top blue. I'm not watching bottom mid anymore.
I'm looking at bottom mid, but I can't really see much.
Right? Do they go open ramp?
BR3, he sniped me, dude.
Yeah, just don't even peek out. Don't even peek out.
Top BR weak.
Still BR3, just sniping.
Brad, check for shot.
He's poking out, weak, Roy.
Okay.
He's back BR now, back BR.
Library. Fuck. I got it back. I got it up.
Alright, that's fine.
Library weak. I think he's really weak.
I think it's like open ramp side of top BR.
What's this? Stuck. Sniping BR3. I'm not even poking. Just sitting BR3.
I'm just gonna watch bottom
We don't have any eyes top mid though.
I was only eyes. No, I can see if they rush.
I'm looking bottom mid. I'll watch bottom mid.
You can watch bottom mid from just like elbow or something.
No. They don't snipe pop up.
I'm just making sure they don't.
I have bottom mid right now.
Here, Nick, you do that. This is so stupid. You do that, and I'm just gonna watch.
I can tell you if they come green room.
Yeah,
they're gonna make a rush to top mid soon.
I'm just gonna watch this jump up.
They're gonna rush top mid.
Time is winding down.
Dude, I know this. Brad, look for a shotgun. Just tell me if it's there.
Listen. And you heard that from Believe the Hype saying they're gonna rush top mid, and a big reason why that could happen is because of this man right here, Roy for straight Rippin with the sniper rifle, looking over at BR3, or looking on BR3 in the direction of the snipe tower. So let's see what we have here. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. No one's exposing themselves just yet. And which, of course, is what you got to expect here.
Yeah, you know what, Alex? I'd also love to go back into a listen-in with the Straight Rippin squad because they're about to push. They need to put the pressure on. So let's listen to their audio and figure out how they're going to coordinate this.
Can you snipe him? I'm coming.
All right, let me try to get that BR3.
Let me watch top blue. Don't let him poke out on me on top blue.
Well,
I'm gonna go BR1.
I think they have a sword guy watching shortcut.
I'm gonna go BR1. I'm dropping BR1.
Okay, well, there's a guy watching shortcut. I have a shotgun.
I'm under BR sniping.
Yeah, wait for him to try to grab the plasma.
Hey, he was right there. Look at my screen. He was right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can hit him from elbow or from the
Throwing
elbow.
grenades.
I stuck him!
Lies.
Hey, stay alive. I'm watching.
No, you got him. We got him.
Stay alive. Watch the spawns. Watch the spawn. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Fuck.
Maniac's still dead. Maniac's still dead, guys. He just spawned.
Low elbow still.
Still there. I'm one shot. I'm good. I'm good.
Get out of there, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you want to put it on respawn, I'll get the
F2.
Respawn.
F2.
Snipes on respawn.
So I just got put on respawn.
Dude, they're nading library. Be careful. Be careful.
Back up.
Guys,
Sniper should be up at around 235.
Hey, 235. That means we
top blue still. Top blue.
We just shoot down the barrels when it spawns.
Don't die.
Yeah,
Which side of blue is he?
He's left side. Left side of blue.
Nice job,
Top
Ryan.
blue really weak APG.
You're on your own.
He's right side now.
What time is the sniper?
Around 235.
Dude. One can see
I would say err on the side of caution.
Can I
Just
go
give it a few
top?
more
Can I go
seconds.
top?
S3 weak. Lethal.
I'm top BR with you. S2 still.
They're nading us
S2 weak. S2 weak.
Nading BR3.
Wait a few more seconds. Like do around like 233 or
There's a guy
232.
there.
Top blue shooting me, guys.
Sniper's down and snipe. Sniper's down and snipe.
Alright.
Can I get it? Playing well with it.
They're at top blue.
Can I get the snipe?
I don't think so. Hold on.
Top blue still.
We're trying.
They're still like checking.
Okay.
Trying to look at blue.
We're going.
Top blue.
Can I go?
One is watching from shortcut.
Nice
He's watching from
Nice,
shortcut.
dude.
He's
Where I
gonna call
got
you out.
sniper. All right, guys.
All right, one's still
2.5
at shortcut.
minutes.
2 minutes.
They're not gonna poke, dude. I'm gonna go bottom BR again,
Sorry,
maybe.
we need one pick to
Yeah.
tie.
I think you can go sword. and
Dude,
snipe
Dude,
from
I'm
there.
gonna keep trying to stick them.
Yeah.
I got that one stick.
Top blue, you can snipe this guy.
Is he exposed?
Yeah, go library entrance. Go library
Okay,
entrance.
going. I'm gonna go bottom BR, dude. He's not gonna poke again.
Dude, let's well, I was gonna say you could rotate with Tom.
do you want me
should
to
go
do?
BR3.
Me go there?
Get a BR just in
Me
case.
go front blue.
Yeah.
library.
Do library. Tom, do you want to get BR3? Get a BR?
Yeah, I really want to BR.
Yeah.
They left,
Do it
they
real
left.
quick.
They're gonna try.
I still have shotgun and we
plasmas.
still have sword, dude. We have
Let me go.
everything.
I'm gonna go snipe low again. I feel like that's.
Be careful. Be careful.
No, don't do it.
Just be careful about it.
Yo, can I want to push top center with a
Hey,
sniper.
the Loctite's up for them if you guys want to shoot it down. Like,
Nice
nade
job.
it.
Hey, should
Yeah,
I
nade it and then
I
shoot it
shot
down.
it.
Listen, hey, can you guys watch mid snipe and top snipe, and I'm gonna go push top center with a sniper and try to shoot blue. Too risky.
Switch.
We need two people BR3 if that's the case.
Go to the plasma board. Watch plasma.
Dude, we
Come
only have a
under
minute.
glass.
We
I know,
have
I
to
know,
make
I
a
know,
play.
I know. I'm going
And
under.
I have Shoddy. I
Going
feel like
under.
we should push top mid.
Okay, let's push for 30 seconds. Give me a second just to get a pick.
You want to go short?
Okay, try to get this bomb
30
open.
seconds.
Yeah, go shortcut with sword. Whatever we
1
can.
minute left.
Watch this blue guy, dude.
What are we gonna do?
We have to try and push top
I'm
mid.
gonna go low. I gotta
Alright,
go
shoot
low,
these
dude.
barrels.
They could be down
Watch
there.
guy in the
They
corner.
could be down there.
I'm good. Fuck,
Run,
dude,
run,
dude,
Oh,
I'm fucked.
we have to push, guys.
Got him, got him.
Nice. Get ready to push.
I need help, dude. I need
They're
help.
at S2. S3, S3, I'm dying from S3.
Stay alive. Don't die.
I should be fine.
One shot, S2 with sword.
Bottom blue.
S2 with sword lethal.
Top blue.
I help. I'm
Lift to
dropping
top
with
blue.
you.
Lift to top
S2
blue.
with sword lethal.
Top blue still.
I got him. I got him.
Under glass, I think. Under glass, I think.
Clear one off.
B1, one shot.
Is he dead?
One shot. I traded.
Alright, nice.
Don't die, Tom.
Tie
Don't
game,
die,
tie
Tom.
game.
Watch
You
out.
guys gotta hide.
Watch out.
Corey. Fuck, dude. Fuck.
I'm watching
I
Magnus.
just spawned here.
22
I'm watching
off.
Magnus.
Ryan, noob, you're
Stay
on
down
by
here, guys.
on
Stay
your
down
own.
here, guys.
They
Completely on
might
your own.
rush me, guys.
I'm watching pistol drop downs.
Watch my back. You guys cannot let me
watching
get
pistol
assassinated.
drop
Okay,
downs.
okay.
10 seconds.
They're gonna try to do something.
Don't die for it.
And that,
Oh, man.
and that is going to be it, a tied game. I cannot believe that. I'm so glad we had to listen in there for straight Rippin as Roy tries to make a move, have the game in his hands, is forced down bottom green, hits an incredible quickscope to tie the game. That for sure would have been the end of it, but Roy keeping his team in the game. Right there, BTH not ready to push on bottom blue. That is a tie game. That means we are replaying that game to Team Slayer on lockdown. We will see that match again to determine a winner.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, for one, I want you guys to really appreciate that Astro listening because you heard a conversation, right? Big shout out to the legend himself, Dave Walsh, because Roy says, okay, I'm going to push up top mid with sniper. Should I do that? Walshy says, no, you need two guys on a PR3 if you're going to do that, right? Like it's just a way that, and it's just that soft, calm voice coming into it. He's like, no, man, you need some people BR3.
And yeah, I mean, the knowledge that Walshy brings and the knowledge that he possesses, it's incredible. The second that Roy even brought up that idea, Dave's like, no, you would need two people BR if you wanted to do that. You can't do that.
That wasn't it.
What are you thinking?
Yeah,
Give me a second.
Are you crazy? That was nuts. I just see that the chat had caught up to it as well. Everyone's going crazy about that. Obviously, that was just so sick.
And I mean,
it
incredible
was
stuff.
It was
Roy,
intense.
We say it often because it is the case when you do have a sniper rifle, but Roy quite literally took the game in his hands, drops down green, possibly the worst position that he could be in for that one-on-one.
With a sniper rifle, which he was fully comfortable engaging with, right?
Yeah, and he hits that quickscope amazing. Then gets the player top blue,
Gets
drops
APG
down.
who drops down.
It's like kill ties it at 22, despite the fact that his team spawned there. And we were like, Antsy, we're like, Roy, reload. He only had one bullet left in that sniper clip. He had a full, a full actual clip, but he only had one bullet in his magazine left. So did not reload, but no one poked out. Obviously, BTH not in a position where they can start to rush blue at that point because Roy did have the sniper rifle and was watching the door to snipe one off of elbow. So we are going to replay Lockdown Team Slayer Game 2. Incredible stuff there. Straight Rippin. It felt like they were down by 2 for most of the match.
Yeah.
At one point, they were even down by 5, but they fight back. And I got to also talk about, we caught the last end of it during the listen-in. Straight 6 says, I think they have someone at shortcut with sword. Incredible stuff.
That was so good.
Chucks
That
a
was
Hail
so
Mary
good.
grenade from BR Tower and sticks
so
Maniac,
good.
I believe it was Maniac, right in the face. So amazing stuff right there for Straight Sick to identify that. And without that play, they wouldn't have gotten back in the match either. So just chipping away at the BTH lead.
Well, and also keep in mind as well that Lethal grabbed the sword, and at that point he was like, nope, not wait another ramp by shortcut. Not going to happen because Straight Sick did that two times.
He
As a matter
threw
of fact,
more grenades.
he tossed another grenade, hoping to see if he was going to get that connection. So I know you guys must be going crazy in the chat, by the way. Make sure you're tweeting out the broadcast, everyone. If you tweet the broadcast, make sure you include @Halo. If you do, you put yourself for an opportunity to win a custom limited edition Halo, the Master Chief Collection Xbox One, which of course is pretty awesome, by the way. It's like right in front of us when if you come back to the desk. But anyway, with that being said, no more time wasting, no commercials, no mercy. It's time for the replay of Lockdown Team Slayer, and I have to kick it off with Roy because this guy again has been playing incredible, and again, I just can't speak better about these guys.
And that Sniper Rifle is in position for someone on straight Rippin to grab it. Ryan Noob looks like he's trying to, but he's forced back, so he's going to make a push back in the library. Now Roy might have a stab, as you see on your screen. Might try to grab that, but BTH knows that they're trying to keep that sniper pinned down. It's right now in the front, and Roy able to grab it again. Tries to stay alive, but he does get it in. That's right. So Ryan Noob able to pick it up now. We'll see if he can get this kill. Meza Melee, nice job. They trade. So now StraightSick has a player coming in, catches APG off guard. Nice job to get that. We'll see if he also gets the rifle and the lead. Now they're up 3-2, but they need to immediately identify where the enemy team is spawning.
Everything's slowing down here as StraightSick thought that someone was going to be coming around. Turns out that was just T-Squared who had cleaned up that guy. And looking over by the bottom center, I'm trying to see where Believe the Hype is located. You got one guy. Let's cycle through these guys real quick. So you have StraightSick with the sniper, but BTH, one guy's positioned, Max Snipe 2. Maniac is over by Shortcut. You have Formal,
He's checking under glass. He's trying to go right now, but he actually backs down as his teammate Lethal is taken out.
And APG watching the lift to see if anyone's going to be coming in for that. Back over to StraightSick, who has a sniper rifle. And one thing to point out here, now Straight Rippin has the lead 5-3.
Yeah, right now Straight is trying to peel someone. It looked like Maniac was overextending just a bit, but Maniac putting down really good fire to push StraightSick back. But Straight does have the battle rifle tower, so the tables have turned, Golden Boy. Right now, Ryan Noob picking up a nice kill. Bottom blue, he will trade. So now 7-4. Straight Rippin extends their lead. And last game, we saw something very different. It felt like BTH. Oh, and finally, really nice grenades from downtown. Looks like Formal's pushing top mid right now.
Yeah, Formal's pushing in here, and he's actually working with another member of his team. Ryan Noob not in the best of positions. BR2 finding another one. Is Formal going to get this? And that sword was out too. That was actually Ryan Noob there. Now the sword going over to Formal. We have a shift here,
right? That's 4 unanswered kills right now, as now we're tied 8-8. BTH, nice job. Perfect push. I'm glad we went on board with Formal. He led that top middle push now, hits the headshot across the map, gives them the lead, but it looks like he was back-whacked right now.
He was back-whacked by I think that was StraightSick, who's hanging out back by the library looking to make a push happen, and there's going to be one member there, Lethal, who will be disposed of, courtesy of Roy, another player there, but StraightSick has not been connecting with those headshots. He has to in order for Straight to feel comfortable with the snipe in his hands, but even then, though, just knowing that Straight Rippin has a sniper rifle, I'm sure gives these guys, I guess, a sigh of relief, if you will, but StraightSick should be capitalizing on those. He does get the body shot on Lethal, which will preempt him to back
and this is a nice BTH push right now. 2 players eliminated. Nice job, Straight Rippin, to make sure they stop that push. But BTH showing that they can push over time and time again. It takes a lot of professional teams a minute or two to set up. You hear these coaches saying, okay, let's wait for the perfect time. BTH kind of rallying right there with a nice push. But the last one, the latter of those 2 pushes, actually goes ahead and gives Straight Rippin a 4-kill lead.
Yeah, that's right. Well, now that Straight Rippin has this lead here, which is very different. A great plasma kill, plasma grenade kill, and a double kill there as Formal will be laid to waste. Let's jump into the listening. Astro listening, to be exact, with Straight Rippin, and let's see how they're faring here as the lead, as they have the lead, 16-11.
Great, this guy if he comes bottom blue.
Got him!
Nice.
Nice snipe.
Corey.
Watch spawns.
That's 2 still.
No one's lifted.
Poke out again.
Bottom
Poke
blue,
out again.
wait, Tom.
Nice. S3. Peeking out.
Top blue lifted. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. No death. No dumb death.
I need help, I need help.
Just live.
I'm watching you, Tom. I'm watching you. I can't watch bottom glass. Top blue weak.
Justin, let me sit here.
Okay,
Bottom glass or something.
What are we watching?
I'm one shot, I need help.
I'm watching bottom mid and
Top side,
Bottom
top
guys. Bottom BR.
Dude.
Bottom BR.
Ryan, you gotta watch
Bottom
out.
BR. All right, I need help. I need help then. I need help then.
Back. I'm here.
One's gonna do the jump, I bet.
One shot. 2 guys. Top blue, back, weak. Over here, weak.
S3.
Another guy, stay alive, Tom. Top blue.
One shot, Tom. I died.
Open weak. Target you, Tom.
You got me.
There's a sniper down BR3.
There's a sniper down. I spawned at blue.
shot.
I got one.
I'm going elbow.
I got one.
I'm going elbow.
I have
Left.
a sniper.
S3. I'm going elbow. I have a flank.
S3 just drilling.
3 in that side.
I have a
3 in
Stay
that
alive, guys. Stay alive.
I'm really weak, S2.
Don't die.
I have a
Corey,
flank.
S3, S2.
I got one.
I have a sniper. I have a
Over
sniper.
here. Weak S1.
Injured S1.
I got 2. I got a double, man. Let's go.
Watch his spawn.
Watch me, guys. Please watch my back.
BR1 open ramp.
I'm
S3.
I think he was open ramp. I might not be 100%.
Top side.
Stay alive.
I need
I don't know
help.
where he went. I don't know where he went.
No, probably not
I
there.
don't see him.
We gotta kill this
If you
guy.
don't see him, he might not be
One
there.
shot, snipe. I'm getting ready.
I'm getting mid like crazy. I can't.
They're gonna try shot, maybe.
I got him.
Nice
Nice
job.
job. Nice
Top
job.
blue. Watch under glass, guys.
Stay up.
Top side.
S3 still.
I got low covered. I got low.
S3 poking out.
Under glass.
Top blue.
S3's poking out, Roy.
Top blue.
Watch out,
Top
top
blue.
blue.
One shot. Look. I think he's hiding.
Yeah, he's still hiding behind the wall.
Which side? Left side?
There's a guy under glass, guys.
Oh, never mind, he fell.
Okay.
S3 shooting me, I'm gonna die.
Don't
I'm
die.
gonna
Three,
die.
under glass. Easy kill, guys.
2s3,
I'm
pumped
looking.
out.
I'm looking. I'm
Top
looking.
blue, top blue, top blue.
Top mid, weak.
I'm looking.
He fell. Bottom mid, bottom mid.
I'm here, top.
Let's calm it down. Let's calm it down. Let's wait for the barrels to come back up,
No,
and then
we
set the
need help
sniper
on
and
top.
respawn.
I'm looking.
Under glass weak.
There's 2 or 3.
And APG weak.
Under
Top
glass
blue,
to
guys.
blue.
Top blue.
Under glass to blue weak.
They might push now. I'm
Watch top
looking.
mid, dude.
Foremost
I'm
is
watching
weak.
it.
There's
I'm
two
no
S3
shield.
I'm watching under glass.
S3 jumping top middle.
I need
All
help.
right, top mill. We don't have any help
I'm
yet.
stuck.
I help now.
Nope.
He's
One
not
side
there.
right.
He's
Top
not
blue,
there.
top blue,
Top
top
blue
blue.
still.
Top
Watch
blue
under glass for
shots.
Tom.
Never watched under glass.
I'm still under glass.
Top blue's
Top
one
blue
shot
dead.
dead.
Nice.
Nice shots.
Bottom mid
Nice
still.
shots.
Stay alive.
Under glass
Don't
weak.
die. Don't
APG
die.
one shot under
Sniper's
glass.
on spawn. Sniper's on spawn.
Maybe dead.
All right.
Nice. Stay alive. Stay alive.
It'll be up at around
Watch
like
spawns.
8:45.
Okay.
So
Sniper,
do
hey,
we
look
have
at
barrels
my-
up or no?
Elbow and bottom blue.
Two guys has
Somebody
two.
double team blue. Somebody double team blue. Somebody come window with me right now.
I'm with you.
Bottom mid, he's bottom mid, I need
Don't
help.
die. I'm here. I'm
You
here.
have no help. You have no help.
Bottom mid weak, formal. Bottom mid, I can't see him. Bottom mid weak, formal.
I'm
worry
watching
about
top. I'm watching top.
I should be alright. No, I'm dead.
It's okay. It's
Bottom
okay.
mid still, I guess.
All right, and straight ripping. Got to make this observation. I said this in, I believe it was the restart of the series here when they played Capture the Flag Shrine. I noticed Ryan was flustered. He was yelling a lot more. Now, calm as hell, because he knows his teammates have his back, right? Most importantly, I have to say, Roy has kind of just been that shot caller, and Formal's by himself down here. This is not a good position for Formal to be in by any means whatsoever.
And BTH might try to push up, but it looks like not too much help coming. Worth noting that, oh, nice job there, T-Squared, saying battle rifle tower number 1 belongs to me, and he now owning that area with the sword. I like that. On the other side of the map, though, APG does have a sniper rifle in hand. He connects with it, now making it an 8-kill game. APG looking to get his team back in this match. He's got plenty of time to do so.
Well, this is the position, I would say, that we were in that last game, right? Except, you know, this time it was straight Rippin with the sniper rifle. Now it's BTH. So at this point in time, straight saying, we don't need to push out. Why? What's the reason? We're up by a sizable. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Halo the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational. Everyone watching it, let me get some claps going on, guys. This has been a great series so far. This has been an absolutely incredible series. Blown away by it. We got some of our pro guys in the crowd. You know, I mean,
we got a selection of community VIPs from the Halo community all around the country. Some players actually from around the world.
Yeah, actually, fun fact, just want to point this out. My good friend Russo is here from Long Island, came specifically for this event, just to watch it. So
And
Russo, a top player as well.
Yeah, I tell you what, speaking of, if you're joining us on Twitch, let us know where you're watching from, whether it be late night here like it is in SoCal, getting towards the evening, or whether you're somewhere else around the world. Thank you so much for joining us at twitch.tv/Halo. This is the grand finals of the Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational presented by ESL.
And let's go ahead and jump right into this Warlord Assault. Now, Bravo, tell me, how is this going to play out? Because we saw Shrine very slow, you know, just to reiterate, not the fastest game type. Of course, it kind of ended in a bit of a stalemate with only BTH able to get that one bomb plan. What's so different about Warlord?
Yeah, right now, if you're new to competitive Halo and joining us for the first time, first of all, welcome. And also, Warlord Assault, a game type where you want to make sure you secure the bomb in the enemy's base, get the arm, and if you're able to arm and plant the bomb, that'll net you 1 point. On Warlord, we're playing to 5 arms to win. We'll see which team is able to pull this off. But if you did watch the Sanctuary Assault match, imagine a condensed version of that. That map is much more spread out, but here on Warlord, you need to play even faster to get the bomb into the enemy's base.
Yep, and we're going to go over to T-Squared. No, I stand corrected. Actually, Ryanoob, who has the bomb now, player actually from BTH, is going to be challenging as the bomb gets thrown right in front of him. That's going to be Formal with the stop. Now Maniac, who is long range with that BR, looking to see if he's going to find anyone.
Yeah,
tossing some nades forward. Lethal's ahead of him as well.
And what he's doing right now is locking down the side bases. We've been talking about it all weekend, but Warlord has 4 symmetrical bases, red, blue, green, and yellow. Your biggest priority on this symmetrical map, of course, split down the middle, red base and blue bases respective for each team. You want to also lock down those side areas. Those will give you the best angles to push into the enemy base.
That's right. You know, the side bases have played such a role, and I got to say, 3 down right now for this team is, I think, Lethal's going to be the last one left alive, but taking a look at Straight Sick, who has the bomb, and it seems like he's going to be able to plant it halfway there. Can he do it? Nades flying in, and not able to make that.
No, it does. Yeah, that is a plan.
Planted it, and that's going to be a detonation.
1-0.
Oh, man. man, what a play there out of Straight Sick. Good call on your part to point that out. Now Ryanoop has the camo. How important is camo going to be here for Straight Rippin?
Well, let me tell you right now, he's actually going to just stay behind this player and land the backpack. If he can get there on lethal, there you go. An example of how sneaky you can be with that. Now pushing into the enemy base once again. Going to try to pick up this kill. Finds Maniac.
Sentinel Beam.
Maniac has Sentinel Beam, though. Not able to take him out. And that Sentinel Beam pushing him back quite a bit. Look at him spamming that corner. Finally takes out Maniac. Nice job there to put that Sentinel Beam to use.
Yeah, the Sentinel Beam draining those shields so fast. And Straight Rippin out looking good as they're currently going to have that one plant. We saw this happen in that Sanctuary game, except it was Believe the Hype who got the one plant. And after that, Straight just could not find a way to bounce back. Now, all things considering, the momentum of Straight Rippin so much better right now. And actually, let's go ahead, listen in with Straight Rippin as they're looking to capitalize on their one plant. And let's see what can happen here.
Ramp, guys, I need help.
Our ramp.
One dead. No, guys, Lethal was weak. Lethal was weak.
It's only you two.
You gotta stay alive. You gotta stay alive, Ryan. You gotta stay
You
alive.
have to live. They're both weak.
Nice shit, dude.
You have to live.
Don't die.
They're throwing it up. They're throwing it up.
All right.
I died.
Need it, guys.
They're on our health right now. I got
Good
our
job.
health.
Nice kill.
In our health.
He's got a shot.
Formal has
Trying to throw
shots on our flag. They're gonna be on me.
They got it. They got it. They got
Let
it.
it go. Let it go. Watch these guys scattering out of our base.
Top center. Top center.
Scattering out of our base.
I got top center. He's gonna die. He's one shot. Bottom center.
One shot on me.
should have been up.
One
They
shot on my
probably
other
have
portal. Their ramp portal. One shot.
I got him. I got him.
Nice. I'm on their side.
probably had
I'm on their
three
side.
dead, three dead.
I'm on their side, dude. Pull this
Can we
bomb.
get this
I'm
bomb?
going for camo. Someone get
I'm in
bomb.
their flag. On their flag.
They're neither. They're neither.
They have the bomb.
They're
I got
neither.
one. I got one.
They're
Get
neither.
that bomb under our base.
He might go our ramp port. Watch our ramp port.
Elbow ramp, guys.
I died. They're
On our base,
nades.
needles
I got
weak.
one. They're nades. I died.
Lethal's on our
Yellow
base.
ramp.
Lethal's dead.
Yellow ramp. There's a guy yellow. Yellow plat.
On my
Yellow
plat,
plat.
guys. On my plat. I died. He's on yellow plat. He's
You're the only one. You're the only one.
Going for the bomb. He's got it. He's got it. There's two guys on ramp under our base.
On our base, weak.
He's one shot. One shot. There's two guys under our
One
base
shot
still.
plat. Formal. One
Two
shot
guys
plat.
weak.
Formal.
Formal's one shot dead.
Absolutely.
Another guy green.
I died.
I'm at green house.
They're yellow
Weak,
ramp.
green,
Last
green,
two guys.
green,
Last
weak.
two guys yellow ramp.
No, green. They're both weak. Both
Weak
weak.
bomb center.
Lethal's
Weak
weak.
bomb center.
I
Weak bomb
bomb.
center. They
I bomb it
know
there.
where Street's at.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Bottom center,
I'm gonna
guys.
die. I'm going to die.
Weak bottom
I
center
died.
still.
I got
Tom,
to
do
the
this,
base, though.
guys. I left him. I
He
left
had
him.
a
Bottom mid
bomb
weak.
thrown it out.
Bottom mid
Displays.
lethal weak.
Bottom mid.
Bottom green.
He's still bottom center. Still bottom center.
He's in
Under the
beside
base,
Tom.
under the
Tom.
base.
They tossed the bomb out.
Behind you, Tom.
One shot on me.
Bottom
One
mid
shot on
weak.
me.
Bottom mid weak.
One shot on me.
They're
Lethal.
needles.
I got
They're
him.
needles.
Middle.
3 on 3 right now.
I need help. They're plat.
coming out,
They're
coming
nades
out.
and their needles. They're nades and their needles.
nades.
Nice.
One shot. I got one.
Nice. Their nades was
Camo
weak.
about
Their
10
nades weak.
seconds.
He's still there. He's there.
He's the ramp.
The ramp. The ramp. Weak the ramp.
He should be
I have to reload.
Really weak on the ramp.
I'm here, board.
He's
Spread out, spread out,
the
guys.
nades weak.
I died.
I don't know where.
Camo should be up.
Another one plat.
1 on 3. 2 on 3. They
I
have
got
numbers.
two.
Can't die. Cannot die.
2 on 2.
Stay alive,
Ryan
Ryan.
got trip.
I got it. Nice.
3
I
dead.
got
Last
triple.
guy. 1 on 1.
He's on our flag.
Our
On
Camo
our flag.
should be up.
Don't die. Don't die. I'm going for him
I
now.
might
Don't
die.
challenge him.
He's one shot.
I'm going
I died.
for him.
I died
He's
from
dead.
green.
He's
I
dead.
died from
2
green.
green.
Our ramp port.
Green.
Our ramp port.
Green nades.
Camo's up, Borg.
Our ramp port. Our ramp port. Our ramp port.
Our health portal weak, lethal. No, full
I'm
shield.
one
Behind
shot,
you.
dude. I'm not sure.
I left him.
No worries.
Okay.
Our ramp. Our ramp. Our ramp.
Our
Our
ramp.
ramp.
I'm dead. I'm dead. You guys gotta stay alive. You guys gotta stay alive.
All right, great listening there with Straight Rippin. Of course, the communication as energetic as always. Of course, Bomb is currently at spawn here. Ryan is going to be one shot, but looking over at Formal, who has the bomb, has to drop it though because he was taking a good portion of shots from behind. Pressure coming over around from the green street there as Formal's trying to stay up, and that's actually going to be T-squared around that nook, and he manages to live, but Formal, man, putting in the appropriate amount of shots. Now Maniac. He has this, I believe he has camo. Yes, he does at the top middle. And all those nades flying through is definitely going to dispose of him. Lethal here, just trying to stay up, but they just can't get any movement with the bomb.
Yeah, it looks like BTH desperately trying to get something going, but Straight Rippin has a great amount of pressure on them to prevent that, actually. Yeah, bomb in the hand of T-Squared as he approaches the enemy base. He's got help from Roy as well. Has to drop and shoot once again. Lethal takes down T-Squared.
Yeah, there wasn't really much he could do there. He thought he was cleared. Then that player approached him on the right side, which was, again, just good use of communication and teamwork on the Believe the Hype side. Now T-Squared off the respawn. Bomb's going to reset in a second, and it's back at the spawn. So with that being said, I tell you, man, Straight Rippin has to figure something out. Maniac, though, has managed to grab it, but he does get taken out immediately. With that being said, Lethal on the other side, looking to see if he can cause some problems for Ryanoop, which he does so with a headshot. Another player up top on the green platform. That's going to be Roy, who had to back away from this. Lethal looking around the corner, straight sick as well. Lethal staying alive. I gotta give this dude all the credit in the world. He's been playing incredible throughout this whole event.
Great stuff there from Lethal with back-to-back bomb stops, making sure that his base is safe and allowing his team to move around the map to try to set up on those side bases like we talked about. But now still tied 1-1 here. BTH was able to get that bomb arm during the straight rip and listen in.
That's right, and you know, they had to just let that one go. There really wasn't anything they could do. As soon as they were taken out, they were right there waiting for them. APG managing to stay alive though, somehow long enough to at least hurt that one player of straight ripping with a grenade.
Yeah, that was T-squared.
Yeah, Maniac dropping through. You just saw him lose that battle there at the third person. APG was taking a look to see what was going on with him. As soon as he responds, so finding straight sick, finding T-squared too. But that will be Ryanu from behind with the cover, and we're going to check out Ryanu to see what's up with him.
Yeah, his teammate Roy trying to sneak the bomb right now. He's underneath this yellow platform as they try to push towards the blue base. That bomb is dropped, though. Roy taken out by some grenades, so Ryanu now has the responsibility of locking down this area. He's taken down as well.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we're just going to continuously see this, right? You'll be hard-pressed to find a player to stay alive on Warlord for, more than 20 seconds, if you will. I mean, it's very, very tough to do so. That being said, looking at what Ryanu's attempting to do here, he's making the call-outs. He knows he's being chased potentially by one of the members of Believe the Hype, and luckily for him, his teammate T-Squared there for the coverage. Formal, though, is going to meet him at the blue base, and he's going to have no shields. Let's actually see what's up with APG, who's someone we haven't really seen much of throughout this matchup, or I should say throughout this particular game. Shotguns are up as well, but instead opting to go for the ball. Roy right in front of him, laying down some fire on him. Let's see if he's going to be able to seal this one. As no, it seems like, he does get the grenade and the double kill, but APG swept away by Ryanu.
Yeah, a nice play from APG there to pick up that double kill. But once again, both teams still feeling each other out. Neither team able to get top mid control. Golden Boy, we talked about the camo a little bit in the beginning of the game, but that active camouflage, of course, is going to be crucial to locking down the map. That will allow you to get those swings. Remember, on Shrine, it required Formal to hit 7 consecutive kills to get a bomb arm. And what we need to see here is a player really stepping up and eliminating their opposition to clear a path for a bomb arm.
Yep, and APG just not having a lot of luck, after 2 respawns here. He does find a couple players, but as soon as he's up, he immediately gets dropped.
Yeah, it's such a fast-paced game here on Warlord. Right now, as you see, T-squared sitting back, and right now at the enemy base, right? This is a great place to be. You want to be in the enemy's flag area where you can be a real asset to your team if you do sit here and lay down cover fire in every direction right now. I just see the bomb has been tossed, but T-squared drops it into the grenades. Might have been in a position to arm that. Unfortunately, drops the bomb. A teammate now going to toss it up to him once again. We'll see if they can do that. Bomb is up. And now trying to jump up, gets rid of that player now. Let's look at the numbers right now. BTH spawning all around their ramp.
Goodness.
Trying to nice engagement there on Formal, but Formal not able to secure that kill. T-squared somehow still alive in the enemy base.
Yeah, if they would have been able to get that bomb, we could have realistically seen a plant happen.
I think so, yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, T-squared did not catch that bomb and accidentally dropped it down to the grenade area, so we are still tied here, 1-1, all square.
Off the respawn, immediately identified, which, again, is just not the position that you want to be in. It's similar to what we saw happen to APG a couple times. That Camo player, Lethal, though, right in front, and that's going to be a trade. So Camo's going to go down, but Formal now with the shotgun in hand as he's going to push up. Let's go ahead, jump into this Astro listen-in with Believe the Hype and see what they're going to be bringing to the table as that bomb is uncomfortably close to the straight Rippin base.
Our flag.
Might be their ramp.
I needed ramp for it, watch out. Yo, our flag. I got him. Ryan,
One shot. In green.
Top green. I got one.
2 dead.
I don't know where that guy went. One sitting green, flag, weak, trying to live.
I'm looking.
I'm pushing
this guy green.
Half shield good plat, T-squared. Half shield good plat, T-squared.
Killed green.
He's bottom middle now, T-squared.
Green ramp, you want me?
I ran for one shot.
Hang on.
One shot, their health portal. Might be our health portal. Camo's gonna be up in about 10.
I have help. I got him. I'm running.
Camo up in about 10.
They're flag, Roy.
DJ, get top middle for Camo.
One shot, left side, health back. He's one shot. I got one.
Look for Camo, TJ. They're needles. Stay alive, Riley.
Behind me.
Ryan weak, bottom mid.
I can't. They're in.
I agree.
Bottom yellow.
Green Camo's up. Shooting you, Matt.
I'm just gonna stay alive. Yo,
our health.
I got one shot.
Yellow needles.
One shot.
Yellow needles really weak.
Yellow needles with shotgun. They're bottom mid with
Our
shotgun.
flag.
Shotgun guy. Bottom mid right now with shotty.
Nice, TJ.
Nice.
They're ramp on me. They're ramp.
Oh my god.
They're ramp weak. Straight sick. They're grenades. Two there.
They're still on that ledge.
They're needles. They're still on your ramp ledge.
Nice.
Nice shot. Two dead. They're plat. They're rampart.
One
shot, Ryan.
On the health, boys. Boys, weak. Weak their rampart. Or their health port. Oh, it's their rampart. I'm on the
They're
rampart. They're spawning there. Spawning their needles. Their nades. Two there. That's what I'm doing.
Nice. Two of them on me.
He's on ramp, Brad.
They're plat.
Three on the flag. Last three.
They're plat and they're flag.
Yeah, straight
Help back also, Matt.
Alright, I'm
They spawned all their flag, I think.
Yeah.
Three of the help back.
Get up top, guys. Get up top.
Weak, square.
They're flag. They're on the ramp, weak. One shot in their nades, Ryan. And on you.
I'm gonna push him. Straight 6, one shot also. I got one. Got straight 6.
I need help back.
Two nades, fresh dead.
Help back.
They're nades.
The help back.
Ground bomb, pulling it.
Weak, they're flag.
On flag, weak.
Their nades, weak, T squared. One
Weak,
shot,
they're
I got
flag.
him.
I got camo.
I got
Roy,
one.
they're flag again.
Bombs on the flag, last two, they're flag. Nades and flag, last two.
They're flag, really weak, they're flag. Ryan, really weak, they're flag. Absent their health, Ryan.
I'm watching yellow.
They're nading. Don't arm it yet. Slay. They're needles. There's like 3 there. Slay.
They're nades jumping up. One shot.
Roy dead. Ramp. They're ramp.
I
Nading.
can't hide.
One stop.
They're needles.
Yeah, they're nades. One shot upstairs.
They're ramp again.
One shot, Ryan.
Kill
Reset.
Ryan. Bomb reset.
And top mid. Top mid. They're
Bottom middle.
They're flag. They have the bomb. They have bomb.
They're flag shooting.
Our needles weak, Roy, guys.
Our help for one shot.
They have bomb.
Our needles. Roy.
Bomb yellow.
One dead, guys. One dead.
Needles, guys. Need help. Two guys
Weak,
there.
bottom yellow, straight
One deal
6.
nades also.
Straight 6 is weak.
Dead.
One's our flag, Ryan. One shot. Yellow health back over.
Nice, good kill.
I got health back.
Three dead,
I got
three fresh
yellow
dead.
health, guys. Yellow health. One just spawned up.
Nice kill.
Shit, dude.
Three dead.
I'm looking at their
Watch
flag.
red or green.
They should be spawning their flag.
I don't see him flag.
Camo should be up pretty soon.
One shot on rampart. One shot our rampart. One shot on nades. I got two. I'm nades on him.
Someone see if camo's up. Someone see if camo's up.
We gotta get him.
That's too bad.
Camo's up. I'm going for camo. They're flag.
They're ramp.
They're help 2 of them.
Straight 6 weak, one of green. Straight 6 weak, green rampart.
They're green ramp on one shot. One shot help port. I got straight 6.
Needles,
Green
Red needle, guys. Absolute square.
Nice. Two dead.
Green's
Two fresh dead. On their nerd. There's a guy there nades.
Green
nades.
house.
Help weak. I got shots. Nick.
Stay alive.
The rampart.
Where's bomb?
They're flag. Have it. Plat.
They're plat. Two dead.
Bomb, guys. Bombs down their flag, guys.
Bombs in their flag. I'm going for it.
One shot. Our health for it. Our rampart. Nick, it's a one shot. They spawn their nades. There's 2 of them there. I got one. There's another one.
Yep, they're really weak. Needles.
I'm here, Nick. Hang on.
Green plat. Guys, green plat. Yeah, really weak. One shot, green plat, straight to the Throw it up. Throw it up.
They're health for it.
It's gonna reset.
You got me.
At RB.
Reset, guys. Reset.
They're health for it.
I'm still
Our
at
health
the
is gonna win, guys.
Gotta help. Ryan, our flag weak.
Oh man, what a listening there with Believe the Hype. My goodness, I mean, these guys have just been, they're back and forth. And one thing you got to note there, during that listening, they had the bomb in the Straight Rippin base 2 times.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do anything about it because of the pressure that Straight was applying.
And right there, you see they let that bomb reset. Maniac was waiting up there with the camo, waiting to arm, but still a little bit too late. You hear them saying that they needed to slay. Nice job with the pro combo here. Going to go for this melee. Plasma rifle will drop your shields really quick and finishes up with that melee attack. A nice job. Turns 2 here for the double and gets that bomb site defense medal as well. Bomb is still at spawn and Formal has picked it up.
Yeah, Maniac continuing to be a pain, a thorn in the side of Straight Rippin here. And I want to stick with him because he's been up for such a long time.
Yeah, he's
getting
playing
assists.
incredibly.
Oh, never mind. I just cursed him. Sorry about that. All right, well, jumping over to Lethal here as he's going to be over in the middle, and he will get cleaned up. I want to see what's up with Straight Rippin. Most importantly, what's up with T-Squared, who actually is engaging in a battle, has barely any shields left, as he wants to drop back, play this one slow. As soon as the shields recharges, he's going to actually take advantage of the opportunity, push in. Look at all those nades, though, flying all over the place. As T-Squared managing to get away, no shields, but still being effective by putting in shots.
Yeah, legendary captain of that team, T-Squared, captaining his roster. Straight Rippin, trying to get them through the rest of this series. But now Roy has the bomb, actually going to try to bring this in. Golden Boy, worth noting that we are now in sudden death. We've crossed the 15-minute mark, which means that the next bomb arm will win the game.
That's right, guys. The next bomb arm, that's it. And if they do so, if Straight Rippin's able to win this one, of course, going 2-1 here is, I mean, it goes without saying, it's huge. But you have to think, right, with T-Squared and company being able to take 2 in a row off of Believe the Hype, especially after that grueling series there where they did 3 resets of Lockdown Team Slayer. you have to wonder how, I guess physically into it, believe the hype would be off the respawn. Roy being effective here as he immediately looks to help his
this looks
teammate
like
out.
a camo run. Roy now challenging APG. Perfect shots there, landing down that kill. Ops not to pick up the Sentinel beam. His team is now running this bomb into the enemy base. We'll see if they can get away with an arm here now as the bomb is dropped.
Yeah, and I thought that camera run was going to be, pretty good for them, but of course they need to see if this player is going to hang out. Yes, he is. It's going to be Maniac. They're just constantly getting this double kill there for Roy as well as he is heating up.
Yeah, looks like that bomb did reset though, so Straight Rippin forced to regroup there in the middle of the map. But
wow.
Roy landing perfect shots here, now challenging Maniac once again and staying alive in the enemy's base. He's providing an awesome platform for his team to push in right now. They need to really be aggressive.
It's very similar to what we saw BTH do with Maniac actually maintaining control, but the thing is that BTH is exposing themselves so much that Roy's able to get the shots. Unfortunately for Roy, his teammates are not able to throw that bomb up there to him, and thus he has to make a move happen. That bomb resetting.
Look at Roy's shot, so solid, taking out APG as well, and Roy is on a killing spree.
That's right. I mean, I wonder, so it would be wise to let him just, let this bomb refresh here and go back to the base. I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, maybe he should go for it, but no, he wants to have that positioning.
Yeah,
there.
he needs to make sure that team pushes up. He wants to lock down that area. So we're tied 1-1. It's not do or die just yet. It's better for him to lock down the positioning on the map, and that's what he's prioritizing over actually risking that arm.
Yep, and you heard right there, enemy has the bomb. Who is that on BTH that has the bomb presently, or who
it looks
near
like the bomb's
bomb?
actually down, but APG does have camo. If you want to switch over to his POV, see what he's up to, if he can use this and make an effective play with the active camouflage.
Yep, T-squared challenging as APG's going to have to double back, and but that camo is going to get burned. APG will fall there. T-squared back to Straight Rippin as the pressure is on. Bomb is going to reset in a couple of seconds. And
and T-squared forces that. Now going to bring it in, see if he can get here. Likely
This is
enemy's
huge.
going to be spawning around the hut. He sees them there, going to toss the grenade in. We'll see if they can trap them there and get this arm. T-squared forced to retreat.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really much he could do. Positioning is more important in that situation. Bomb has fallen down, though, and now it's going to be, let's see, Straight Sick. Oh, scratch that. Roy, as a matter of fact, who's going to find a couple of targets over there, getting the grenade kill, not getting the double there. Ryan, though, with the support. Let's see if he's going to be able to get it. And no, but that's not really going to matter all that much. Ryan going in for it. Is he going to make this one happen? Hiding in the corner, but he can't do it because he had no shields there. And Straight Sick on the prowl.
Yeah, Straight Sick pushing in, trying to get this as right here you see this roster able to toss that bomb out of the base, but Straight wants to come back and get it right back into the BTH base.
Roy, by the way, with camo. This is dangerous territory. He has the bomb. Oh my goodness.
And the enemy team might not know he's there right now. If they can see him, they don't know. Now they see right here going for the bomb melee. Not sure about that play. He risks some extra shield. Nades coming in though. We'll see if anyone can get that arm. Riot Noob is in position. Riot Noob drops as well. And it looks like Straight Sick now trying to push in, but not in position to get this. And it looks like, no, Straight Sick is arming.
He's arming.
We'll
He's arming it. Is he going to do it?
He does as well.
Not going to happen. T-squared trying to stay up, getting the headshot. Bomb site defense there. Ryan Noob on the lift, going up. This could very well be it for Straight Rippin. T-squared, big win there. But
Roy.
Ryan Noob's going for it. Wait a minute. Who is it?
It's Roy.
Never mind, though, as the blue team managed to stop that run. So close here for Straight Rippin, but so far away.
Yeah, we're still tied 1-1. Great defense by BTH now as they now have the bomb. Lethal bringing it through, and he has help here. This might be a good look for BTH.
And BTH now advancing forward. They have no idea where this bomb is right now.
He might get in here with the
He's
melee.
going to get the melee.
He can do this.
He's going to get the melee.
No, he's going to get the melee.
He's going to get the melee. Back whack, and he's going to go for the plant. Halfway there, full shields, and he has to abandon it.
He brought it out. I don't know if it was worth the risk right there. Tried to go for the melee. Of course, that's going to decrease the bomb arm time, and we're still all square here.
Oh my goodness, what a matchup here. And let's see what's up with Formal. Formal now nading the teleporter, waiting around to see if anyone's going to challenge. Hanging out by the side base too, which of course is super important in Warlord. That bomb is reset right back to the bottom middle. Straight Sick though, able to get the 4 on Formal. And now Maniac actually, top middle, he's going to burn that camo if he dies. Yes, he died, so that's going to be that one.
And he does get taken out in Golden Boy. We've been saying it all series, but we could not ask for 2 more evenly matched teams here in our grand final. After nearly 11 minutes of play here, it looks like we are still, 21 minutes of play. We are still all square here at 1-1.
We have 9 minutes. 9 minutes to play here, guys. And I don't know what happens in that instance. I don't even want to think about it because we've already passing 3 lockdown games. But still, though, what a close matchup here. Maniac looking around to see if he's going to be able to pick anyone off, but someone from Green Platform actually will be there for the stop and looking for Ryanoob to make some moves alongside with, I believe that's going to be T-Squared.
Yeah, Ryanoob grabbing the bomb, though, finds a player around the portal, so he's going to have to drop that for just a second. Both teams, Golden Boy, are looking for that perfect opportunity to strike.
That's 2 down. That's 2 down in a killing spree for Ryanoob here. And it seems like T-Squared is like waiting in the blue base. Again, we saw this happen so much where T-Squared or Roy are waiting for them.
The toss up here, and not able to toss it up. T-Squared is waiting there for that flag. Let's take a look as T-Squared right now finds the enemy, taking out the bomb, trying to toss it out. Engages Lethal, though. We'll see if Straight Sick who wins that battle. And that bomb is actually coming through. Looks like BTH is going for the run, and Lethal had started to jump up on the arm, but he's taken out. We'll see Formal actually in position to potentially stop the push across the back of the map.
Yep, he's looking to bank those nades, and he is going to be able to get all of those medals, the protector, the grenade kill, and now he's pushing up. This is going to be it. Formal now going for the plant. Can he do it? He's halfway there. Nades flying in. He has no shield, and the bomb's going to fall down again.
Yeah, let's see if anyone on BTH is in position. It looks like APG, if we switch over to him, might be in position to finish this. He has to win the battle against T-Squared.
He wins the battle.
Halfway there.
Is he going to get it?
Be it. He wins the game for Believe the Hype.
Wow, what an incredible matchup. APG saying not today, and that will do it. Straight Rippin fought hard, but BTH, man, as soon as they got that bomb through the portal, Formal put himself in a great position. He got that clutch kill, got the bomb, brought it to the base, and it stayed there. My goodness, what a matchup.
Yeah, what we need to point out there is the bomb does have what is called sticky arming enabled. So if you start an arm and it stays within the circle and a teammate picks up that bomb, and actually that arming progress bar will pick up where your teammate dropped it. APG knew that. You can bet that the team was communicating that it was about halfway armed. APG walks across the flag, lands the 4-shot on T-Squared, and arms the bomb for the victory about 23 minutes into the match. Amazing stuff there.
Straight Sick and Lethal dropping 50 bombs for their respective teams. But, I mean, honestly, at that point, kills and deaths really don't mean anything because everyone is just slaying. And it just, again, we can't stress this enough. How many times we've seen, look at these stats. Look how close they are amongst each other. That is something that, you can't make up, right? I mean, these two teams are evenly matched. We keep repeating it because it is so true. What a series so far, Bravo.
Yeah, great stuff so far. Believe the Hype will go up 2-1. An incredible performance from them there as we had quite a battle there into the depths of overtime once again on Neutral Bomb on that mixed map. Let's see what our last match is going to be. Our next match is going to be King of the Hill on Lockdown.
That's right. This could be it. Believe the Hype could close this series out and become the Halo Master Chief Collection Launch Invitational champions.
That's right.
But of course, Straight Rippin, they have, they're no stranger to these, especially T-Squared, no stranger to these pressure-filled situations. I'm looking for, Straight Rippin to come out the gate strong. Looking for Roy to be the go-to guy there and maintaining positioning for the team, slaying appropriately. At the same time, on the other side, really, you can kind of toss it to any 4 of them.
Yeah.
Maniac has been known to just continue to play consistently, holding his role down. Alternatively, you have Formal, who at any point in time can go off with a sniper rifle.
Certainly.
But then you have APG, who you just never know with that guy, right? I mean, he's just always capable of going off at any second. And then you have Lethal, who honestly has been playing phenomenal.
Oh, he's been playing great as well. You could tell his confidence is also second to none as we saw him. I think he asked, "Are you proud of me yet?" in the middle of the first series. So I certainly think it's safe to say that we're proud of him.
Oh, I'm very proud of him.
Everything his team has done here.
Yeah, no, I'm very proud of Lethal, man. He's a grinder. Just so you guys know, we always give Lethal a lot of crap, and we like to have fun with him because he's a good kid. Known to be more expressive in the social medias and whatnot than other people. But one thing about Lethal is, and I want to point this out and give him some love here, is he works hard. Like real life, okay? Works hard every day. He works, I think, like 7-8 hours, comes home, streams Halo, practices. His dedication to this game is honestly second to none. And, I couldn't be more proud of him. Alternatively, though, on the other side, Straight Rippin, I feel like all 8 of these guys are so deserving here, not only because of how they play today, but because of what they've put into, Halo as a franchise, as a tournament experience as well. So, You know, I mean, just nothing but love for those 8 guys. They're 8 incredible players, and we're waiting for this next one to start up. It's going to be Lockdown, King of the Hill. Bravo. Thoughts going into this one, players to watch?
You know, we've seen these players play on this game type before, and I believe BTH edged it out in the first series, so we'll have to see who takes it in this game. It should be certainly a good one, but we now know that Straight Rippin knows exactly what they need to do. They can't let up on the B hills. They can't let up on the D hills. That's the story of every single Lockdown King of the Hill. So we'll see right out the gate if they're able to lock down the B hill. But, you know, both teams, one thing very cool, in the Team Slayer, that was an excellent demonstration of what it takes for teamwork and to be able to push across the map in a coordinated push. One thing I'll note, it took Straight Rippin a lot of time to coordinate their pushes, right? They were very slow, but when they finally got them, they were effective. On the other side, believe the hype a team that might be able to push a little bit quicker. However, at times, their pushes would be a little bit premature and they would lose the lead. So that's a really big part of Lockdown King of the Hill. You need to push immediately, but because the time is ticking during a King of the Hill match, you need to coordinate those pushes quickly. So that's what both of these teams are going to be looking to do here today.
Yeah, sometimes you're just going to have to force the perfect moment. Now, guys, we want to remind you guys back at home that there's an opportunity for you to win this Halo the Master Chief Collection Custom Limited Edition Xbox One. All you got to do is tweet the stream. Who do you think is going to win, as well as saying